Hello.
Do you hear game audio?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, literally one day before the full moon operation.
Nice.
So I have multiple options. And I'm thinking, so I'm pretty sure that if I hang out with Akihiko tonight, that gets his. Okay, so I actually don't know if you are aware. You can hang out with your teammates in the evenings, and if you do 3 of a particular activity, they get like a new passive ability. And I'm almost done with most of them, so like I believe that watching TV for the 3rd time here. Give me courage. Sonata might learn a new ability soon, so
Yes.
Is this new to reload?
Right.
Yes.
Today we're gonna see some of the greatest matches the champs have ever.
And here we
A lot of
are
it
with
feel
the
like
first
it's.
match
I
of
like the idea and
qualifiers.
concept,
In the
but
red
it also
court,
kind of
we
feels
have
like.
Akihiko Sanada-kun from Gekkokan High
It's me.
School.
This is footage from my first official match. My coach from back then recorded it for me. Sorry, looks like I put on the wrong video. Let me switch it out.
Oh, you put in giant air quotes, put on the wrong video. You weren't just trying to humble brag. I see. Sure. I believe you. You look so young!
Yeah, I guess it has been quite some time. But I guess this might be a good opportunity. Let's watch it. I look so stiff and nervous. My form is all over the place. How did I even win this? At least I can tell I've improved since then. Here's where I get my left straight in.
And the winner is Sanada-kun from
Check
the
out my
red
face.
corner.
I'm trying to look calm, but on the inside, I can barely contain myself.
Pretty sure that's called a concussion.
I know I said before that I just wanted to learn how to fight with my bare hands. But this might actually be why I stuck with boxing. This victory gave me confidence. I wasn't so stiff in any of my later matches. Are you the type to get nervous in front of a bunch of people like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't really know how tense that feels without experiencing it for yourself. If you ever want to try getting in the ring, I'd be glad to have you. I've learned a lot from boxing, but there's a strict rule I follow when it comes to winning.
Oh?
Find your opportunity, then strike without hesitation. It's easy enough to remember, but hard to apply. You could say the same thing about fighting shadows, too. I've always tried to keep those words in mind, but now I'll be even more conscious of them.
So my issue with these is that they often feel like either the events are just a bunch of nothing, or they're a giant not red flag, but they commit the sin of tell, don't show.
Right.
So that's pretty much being like, hey, here is my character. I'm just going to describe it to you in detail. Anyway, so this ability, pretty much the effects of buffs, like the attack buffs and defense buffs, actually affect him more than usual.
Cool.
What is the exact percentage? Fuck if I
I
know.
never thought you'd see me like that. But it did help remind me how I felt when I was starting out. Anyway, sorry you had to sit through that. I'll save the champion matches for next time.
There isn't a next time. You fool. I'm done hanging out with you.
Now we move on to round 2 of the qualifiers. In the red corner,
There's another one?
Akihiko Sanada-kun
Well,
from
since we're
Gekkokan
already
High
here.
School.
More before we go through?
He's trying to sleep with me or some shit. Anyway, I mean, while you're here, full moon time. Full moon time. Oh, that means I won't be able to go on a date. Damn. I need to, one of the Yuko Social Link events didn't give any points, so I have to wait. I want to wait to a date so I can maximize how much points
I've located the target.
to catch up.
It's in the Iwatodai Station Plaza.
This will be the 10th shadow. Only a few left. Let's just worry about them one at a time.
If they actually appear one at a time, we don't need two at once again.
Yukari-chan, how did you know? I sensed two of them.
Oh no!
What? Seriously? Me and my big mouth.
Yeah, it's all Yukari's fault.
Where's Shinji?
He notified me that he'll be joining us later. He didn't say why, though.
Figures. He's always played by his own rules.
What's going on?
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. You said he'd join us later, right?
Yeah, that's already better than a certain someone who didn't show last time.
He was
Hey,
kidnapped.
come on, that wasn't my fault. Don't worry, I'm totally ready to go this time. See?
Wait. Amada-kun isn't here either. Hey, Junpei, go get him. That'll be your punishment for last time.
Punishment? What is this, kindergarten? Well, I guess it is a kid's bedtime.
All right, we've got 2 targets this time. Let's get moving. We'll decide on our team formation once we get there.
Let's go.
Let's go! I am excited to how
Look, there
how
they are.
Reload handles this fight.
This is the route we always take to school. We've got to protect it.
It's almost like they're waiting for us.
By the way,
Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, I was about to say.
He wasn't in his room, so who knows?
Shinji's late too.
You would think after last time they'd be a little bit more concerned about teammates going missing on the full moon.
Hold on, just gonna do some audio mixing one moment.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I was saying that you'd think after last time they'd be a little bit more concerned about teammates missing on the full moon.
all right, once we're set, we'll move in.
Okay, so my team composition, I've been thinking about this, and I think I'm gonna go with Akihiko, Mitsuru, and Yukari. So, this is Fortune, so one of the things, Fortune has a giant roulette that it could spin, has multiple effects. One of the wheels could do damage, the other one could do status effects, and the other one could either buff or debuff your team. So, if it's buffed, I could take advantage of Akihiko's buff amp, and if I manage to get a status on the enemy, I could take advantage of Mitsuru's ailment burst,
Okay.
increasing critical damage. But also, I want to see if this. I don't know if this will work. It works in the original. I don't know if it will work in Reload. I don't actually want to. That. With the roulette, you're able to inflict fear on the boss, which potentially allows you to... I want to see if Ghastly Whale will work in that case.
Okay.
And I know it did in Persona 3 FES. I really hope it works here, but I have my doubts. Because...
Right.
But it'd also be really funny if it worked. Okay. Can I save here? Yeah, I can. In case I want to change my strategy.
Yes.
Oh, actually, what persona has the best auto ability? Do I have any autos? No, I lost all my autos. That is unfortunate, but we'll make do.
Also, welcome, Gabriel.
Look.
Standing by to provide support. Be careful out there.
Fortune always just looks so funny next to String.
The Fortune Arcana is gone? The Strength Arcana must have done something. There's no way to attack it now. You'll have to defeat the Strength Arcana first.
Okay. Game? Oh, I see.
Fortune has a nice design. Strength is a bit boring though.
What was that, Gabriel?
Fortune has a nice design, but Strength is a bit boring.
You're like utterly drowned out by the game, dude.
Hmm.
Pull the trigger. Now's the time.
You could always make me louder.
Your
Oh,
audio quality's
true.
already not great, but
This will do the trick. Persona!
Okay, say it again, Gabriel.
Strength, bad design. Fortune, good design.
I kind of was enjoying the design of Strength. Kind of whimsical.
what the fuck was that? Okay. No, I really like Strength.
Why do you think Strength is bad design?
Just to clarify, which one is which?
Fortune is the one in the middle right now.
My mistake. Swap it then.
Okay.
I wasn't able to read what the effect was.
At roulette,
Oops.
it looks like wherever it stops.
And apparently I don't have control where it stops, so that's different.
Red hurts and blue helps. Allies and enemies. It doesn't discriminate. Where it stops is random, and I can't predict it. But either way, be careful.
What the heck just happened?
That is a good question. What is my best attack? Probably a single target boost this time, maybe? What's a Quaddle?
What is the single target boost bonus?
Don't know. I'm guessing like 1 point, either 1.25 or 1.5. Not sure.
Much obliged. Shall I move to strike? I'll show you!
Yay! Just slowly chipping away. Oh fuck, it reflects physical. Oh, that's not good.
Too slow.
Huh.
Strength Arcana seems confident in its power. Don't be fooled by its appearance.
That makes sense for the Strength Arcana to reflect physical attacks.
Well, specifically strike. I don't know if it flicks. Oh, that'd be funny.
Go with.
Okay, hold on, I need to test. Okay, so it is just a strike. Okay, so resist, slash, and pierce, and then.
What's the
Okay,
plan
cool.
here?
Cool.
Persona!
Well, that just means my choice of Akihiko is like a really bad choice.
I'll take care of this. Special delivery, just for you.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Amusing. Motherfucker! Oh no.
I'm in bad shape.
It hurts us too? Okay.
Attack left complete. Targeting both friend
Interesting.
and foe.
Interesting.
Can that still be called an attack?
Okay, hold on a moment. That actually is kind of concerning. Yeah, we're gonna fucking Divine Grace Meteorama.
That helps.
In this situation,
Do any status effects work on these bosses?
So status effects caused by Wheel of Fortune. Well, I don't know if our status effect moves would work.
Go for it! Professor Leia!
The best bet would be. I'll do this.
Oh, cool. Next turn, you get to see Mitsuru's thingamabobber.
Thingamabobber, you say?
I kind of forgot that Thoth was weak to strike.
Whee!
Good.
the Strength Arcana immense fortitude.
Let's see.
Oh, great. All our defenses are lowered. That's fun.
I think the enemy's defense is also lowered, though, if I read that correctly.
Yeah, but I already lowered its defense beforehand, so...
Oh. Alright, well, that just plain old sucks then.
What next? Eo!
Thank you.
Thanks.
I think I forgot to switch personas, and that's kind of unfortunate.
No mercy!
I was also gonna buff my attack. Oops. Oh well.
Let's go.
Here, I'm just gonna poke it with some thunder.
What to do?
Oh, neat.
I think I can use it now.
I probably should have hold off on the. Well, actually, no. If I might want this the heal. Oh, that works too.
I have to do this.
Let's go for damage.
All right, here I go.
Always go for damage.
And with this, you're finished.
Except not actually. More like a little over half, or a little under halfway finished.
No, don't make her feel bad.
How about this?
Our best bet would be. Go, Polygoose!
I'm gonna heal Yukari because she has recarm. So if Mitsuru dies, I go just revive her.
I can read you like a book.
It can't be. Kiryu-senpai!
Whee!
Oh, the weird changed.
Okay, what does this mean? Magic strength for all allies already in effect. Oh. 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 Okay, so that's what that meant. Okay.
All right.
Does strength ever use a magic attack?
Wasn't Heat Wave back? That was
No.
just magic.
You know, heat wave's a physical attack.
Yeah, I was thinking something else.
Get Snowman, the idiot.
I won't let you down. This will do the trick.
What is eerie sound?
50% chance of distress to all foes.
Is that like just bad dispel?
No, it's not related to despair at all. What am I looking for? 100 tall allies enough?
Better use this.
Much obliged.
I can see it seems to not be using. Oh, but that, I forgot about that. Oh, and I survived. Hell yeah. Do I have a concentrate user that isn't weak to strike? I do not.
Persona.
Now's the time. Come on, Persona!
Slowly whittling away.
That helps. I'll hit them where it hurts.
I said, so hit me where it hurts. Say my name.
I'll tear you apart!
That's pretty sick.
It is.
What to do?
It's funny, I like how Strength just kind of giggles as she's like punching you to death.
Pull the trigger.
Smack!
Appreciate it.
What's the plan here?
It's amusing that they expanded the physical attacks and reduced magic in this game compared to some of the other entries.
I mean, they just copied what Persona 3 did.
I'll take care
Well,
of this.
yes, this is. That doesn't mean anything.
Not like
Ooh.
this. Team members are out of commission.
That's gonna hit me.
Okay, Wheel of Fortune could kill me here.
Can it though? Was that 300?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that'll do it.
Okay, lower defense, but that is that's manageable.
The thing is, the wheel itself changes between spins.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Band-Aid Yukari.
I owe you one. What next? Have fun! Persona!
Thanks.
Da-da-da.
Let's use this and regroup.
That'll help.
Thanks.
One step at a time.
And we'll lower your attack, because I don't trust you.
I'll go with.
Do I have it?
It only wins because the opponent wins the fortune.
Maybe.
In this situation, Persona!
Appreciate it. Thanks.
I'm ready. Persona!
I'll take care of this.
Okay, so my strategy was mostly like based on how it worked in FES, so oh well.
Do you know strategy never fails?
Punch the enemy until it's dead.
Effectively.
Although the funny thing is that punching the enemy actually does fail in this case because the enemy rebuffs strike attacks.
Well, I was gonna go do damage, but anyway.
You have Meteorama. I don't think. Yeah, I kind of think I have to.
Sick dragon, dude.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
What next? Help me!
Much obliged.
Appreciate it.
What's the plan here?
Yeah, extend your defense lowering so I could do some theurgy stuff soon.
My theurgy. I think I can
Okay.
use it now.
And if we get all of the stat buffs here, then I could just concentrate next turn and then wail on them. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Get him!
Just for you!
Does that count as almighty?
No, but it does ignore resistances.
All of them?
Yes. Oh, he's so dead. He's so fucking dead. He just fucking concentrated our entire fucking team.
Nice. Oh.
Strength has been defeated. I can detect Fortune's presence again. Your attack should land now.
Okay, well, that's one down.
Let's end this.
Oh, Fortune has like barely any health.
Just one more.
That's funny.
Take that.
Can you revive Strength?
I sure as hell hope not, but... Oh, that's annoying.
It's gonna win this.
Actually...
Can I scan on this enemy?
I brought the perfect party member!
Yeah, punch it!
Don't pull any punches.
Punch the little metal dog.
Looks like a Sphinx.
It's more like a sphinx, I know, but I thought it was funnier to say punch the little metal dog. Sometimes you sacrifice accuracy for the sake of your own personal entertainment. I really don't like that thing.
This is it.
Shame.
The enemy line. I've already scanned this one.
What to do?
What's the plan here?
Freeze! Stay where you are! Touch it.
Oh, fun. Wheel of Fortune.
I have a really bad feeling about this
Oh.
roulette board.
Oh, it can revive. No! No! Yes! It did revive. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Huh?
I wonder if it's rigged.
What's happening?
Misfire, huh? I've had enough of gambling with fate. Let's take it down.
You know, on one hand, it makes sense if it's rigged. On the other hand, I really hope it wasn't. Okay, I'm actually gonna not do anything so I can use Protag to choose which.
Yes.
Was going. Okay, no. Okay, so who do I want to get experience? Soul Chain. Eh. I mean, I said but that's still like the best. I'll leave it to Pet Toddle. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm kind of sad that they don't have the status elements on the wheel, because I think the status elements on the wheel, on one hand, it trivialized the fight because you control the wheel, but if you didn't control the wheel and you just sort of did it like haphazardly, that could really spice up the fight. Here I found it was kind of I mean the high damage was like, ooh, that's like, because of the fact that at any point you could do 300 damage to my entire party, I had to actually pay attention to make sure I was constantly topped off, so I liked that. The stats applying to both felt like weird, and the fact that I could get concentrate for my entire team also a bit but nonetheless, I think overall the positives outweigh the negatives. That being said, I do not need Bufla. You already know Bufadine. Oh, Ice.
That persona
Hell yeah.
has a new power.
50% chance of confuse, which just makes it a Benter 10 to Rufu, so.
Good job, everyone.
Oh man, it's exhausting dealing with two of them at once.
The two claiming to be Strega did not interfere this time.
It's probably because we have their navigator.
He
They can't outmaneuver us now. Anyway, I'm glad everything went well. Still, Aragaki-senpai never showed, huh? Amada-kun, too.
The chairman doesn't seem to be too concerned. He's already headed home.
Yamagishi, do you know where they are?
Sorry, I haven't been able to locate them yet.
Let's return to the dorm for the time being. Akihiko, are you listening?
Today is October 4th.
He can count!
Yeah, that's right.
Go on back without me. I'm gonna go look for them.
Wait, senpai! I wonder what's up.
Akihiko.
I like the lower angle.
You came, just like we agreed. Do you know why I called you here? You probably have an idea, since you skipped the operation for it. 2 years ago today, on October 4th, that was the day my mom died here. They called it a car accident, but it wasn't. I saw the whole thing. I saw my mom get killed. You murdered her! Since then, not one good thing has happened. Just being alive is torture, and all I get from people is sympathy, no matter where I go. What's the point of living like this? I've even thought about killing myself. But I wouldn't be able to face Mom like that. That's why I vowed to live until I found her killer. You! I once heard you say you wanted to forget what you did on that day. So, when I realized it was a full moon today, I knew I had to confront you. Today, Mom is with me.
Hi,
I'll make
it's
you remember what you
Kitsy.
did to her. I'm gonna kill you!
You've joined at just the perfect time. I hope you brought your tissues.
Oh, no one else is back yet?
Man, I wonder why Sonata-san was acting so weird. Something about the date? What's so special about October 4th?
October 4th. That's right. I was so focused on the operation that I didn't realize it. Today is the anniversary of the day Amada's mother was killed.
She was killed?
Yamagishi, I need you to locate Aragaki and Amada immediately. There's a good chance they'll be together. Akihiko must have already realized it.
I'm on it.
One of the few characters who could summon her persona without an evoker.
Public records say that Amada's mother was killed in an accident, but in truth, we were the ones responsible for her death.
What?
It happened 2 years ago, when we were hunting down a shadow that appeared in the city. Aragaki had only just awakened his persona, and he lost control of it for a moment. We'd been so focused on the shadow, we hadn't accounted for any civilians in the area. Unfortunately, there was one casualty. It was Amada's mother.
Dun dun dun.
No way! Are you kidding me?
Wait, so to Amada-kun, Aragaki-senpai is...
I should have considered this when Amada volunteered to join us. It's possible that he...
I found them! They're at Tatsumi Port Island! They're together. And I'm picking up someone else, too.
Is it Akihiko?
Wait, this is... No, it's Striga!
We must head there at once!
Hey, isn't that a problem?
Yes, Junpei, thanks for pointing that out.
It is a big problem.
Senpai!
Massive problem.
Come on, we gotta follow her! Right!
Do it.
I'm sorry. Do it.
Stop that.
Why? Why must I stop that? Do it.
I thought we were supposed to be getting all emotional with the tissue boxes and everything. Like,
You're right. I just wanted to forget. That's
Anyway.
why I left everyone behind. And tried to use the drugs to suppress my power. But nothing I did could erase the memory. No matter what I
You
do,
tried alcohol.
I always end up back here. It's my fault. This is what I deserve. But I gotta give you a warning.
A warning?
You take my life, and you're going to end up just like me. You better be prepared for that.
What? Are you begging for your life?
Even if all you have now is hatred, one day you'll regret it.
Shut up! That's bullshit!
I must say, I agree.
Oh, great. This asshole.
These are not his sins to bear. That is the nature of revenge. Is it not permissible to kill those who are themselves killers?
That's right.
You're agreeing.
What do you want?
You're agreeing with the. Okay.
Losing one of our own has posed a slight challenge for us, but we cannot simply turn a blind eye to all the trouble you've caused.
You
Oh
bastard.
no! It's an evoker!
Fear not. This life is but a stepping stone. I shall deliver unto you both salvation.
Why don't you just wait for one of them to kill the other one for
What'd you say?
My, protecting your would-be murderer? Oh, but that's right. Whether or not to this boy's revenge, you are fated to die regardless.
What does he mean?
You've been taking those suppressants for some time now. You don't have much longer.
I love how haughty he is in this version. Like in the original, he kind of sounded like mildly disinterested.
The
Here,
signs have already begun.
they make him sound.
yeah,
like,
he's definitely got big asshole vibes.
What are you talking about? You're just...
I just think he's really
die?
stupid.
No matter what?
I mean, he
Even if I
is
don't
like.
do anything?
Okay, so
That's not fair!
that's not fair. So like, okay, so one of the criticisms of Strega in the original game is that like they don't really get much screen time, so they don't really have much time to develop their motivations. But their motivations aren't necessarily that complex. So you don't really need much time to talk about it. So, but they try to address the criticism by adding more cutscenes where you and Takai just have one-on-one talks, and he spouts nothing but stupid shit because his motivation is like not really a sympathetic one at all. It's basically
So that's the trick question, right? Because they don't have motivations?
well, no, they do have motivations, but it's just like it's not interesting or like well developed. Basically, so the first half of the game, their motivation is the dark hour is the only thing that gives their life meaning, and so by fighting to get rid of it, that is sort of like denying by C's trying to defeat the dark hour, destroy the dark hour. They're denying what they are and the meaning it is given to their lives. However, they can't really describe like what meaning. It's basically just, oh, but my superpowers. But it's not like they use the superpowers for fucking anything. It's just, yay, now you get an extra hour. Okay, actually, no, I take it back. The motivation is actually perfectly sound because they get an extra hour of rest compared to everyone else, and they need that shit. So, and I take it back. I take it back. Their motivation.
You can tell by all the deep ass bags under all their eyes.
Quite literally, their motivation 100% justified. Like, I would kill people to get an extra hour of sleep each night.
This is all I've been living for!
I don't know, this guy's motivation seems to be like savior complex. Goes with the design.
Death is hardly of importance. Besides, the breath of life is faint in you as well, child. You were planning to join him once the deed was done, were you not?
Yeah, bro's gonna end him. Sorry, oh god, the fucking. Can I zoom in? This. Yes, I can. Haha. I can read the chat better. Bro was gonna.
Can I just say, like,
Why is he heal?
Yeah, because, like, it describes that, you know, both of these guys were literally about to die anyway, and so he's showed up with a gun to be like, haha, you suckers were already going to die whether or not I shot you. And so, like, why bother? You could have stayed home, dude. You could have stayed home.
Guys, he needs the EXP.
He does need the XP. Bro's gonna end him, but got put into his side. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'm terrible at reading, sorry. But, no,
Effectively, they were gonna fight amongst each other, but due to the intervention of the fake guy, they're not allied.
Shinjiro wasn't gonna fight. Shinjiro wasn't gonna fight Ken. Shinjiro, like, has the utmost sympathy for Ken. He hates himself too.
Die, but the point is,
he was never gonna harm Ken.
Mata, what? This may be a bit ill-timed, but no matter.
You don't say.
It matters not whose life I take first. You're both destined to perish anyway.
what happened to Salvation?
Shut the fuck up!
Holy shit, they said fuck. That is actually...
So you have to use a gun. Every other character take note?
No.
Fucking aiming at yourself, so dumb.
With what life you have left, answer me this. There is a navigator in your ranks similar to Chidori, is there not? You've been killing the shadows we wish to protect with startling efficiency before we can even arrive. Tell me, which one of you is it? If you don't expedite your answer, then this will hurt you more than it hurts me.
I don't think it's gonna hurt you at all. I think you actually kind of enjoy this.
Well, that's why it'll hurt the other guy more.
True.
What's wrong?
It's like, do they not know where they live?
Or are you ready to talk?
I guess not.
Well, no, they do. They do because literally Chidori ambushed Junpei at the dorm.
So like, alright then. My apologies. I'm fucking host of this plot.
Well, no, they're like, if you wanted to kill one particular teammate of a group, would you storm their fortress? No, you'd wait.
Yeah, just start shooting. When they exit the door, just start blasting.
Wait! It's me.
It sounds like these guys are concerned about being arrested or anything.
It's the truth. That's the only reason they let me join, even though I'm a kid.
Excellent bluff, Ken. Congratulations.
Quiet. I wasn't talking to you.
It doesn't matter now. I'll never have my revenge. I don't have any reason to live.
It's not too late to stab him.
What's the point in fighting anymore?
I see. So, you accept salvation.
Okay, now I understand.
Okay, I'm amused because, like, okay, so again, Persona 3 FES brain, I have like almost the entire script memorized. The original line was, so you have, I see, so you've achieved resolution. So it's an interesting line change.
Resolution.
What a beautiful end to your life. Very well. You shall go first.
Yeah, so you have accepted depression.
That's
achieved
what
depression.
Is.
Mom.
I don't think that's how physics of bullets work.
Just what was that for? What reason could you possibly have to risk your life for this child?
Shinji!
Okay, so actually, I'll bring that up later.
Companions.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I pause? Oh, I can. Okay, so something that I always bothered from the original. Despite Akihiko going to search for them first, he arrives with everyone else on the team at the same time.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
And also, just another example of an anime cutscene from the original turning into. I mean, honestly, this is like it's better than okay, this is still better than like Reload's anime cutscenes, but I don't know. There's still something about the anime cuts of the original that I think I prefer, like 70% of the way over the 3D cutscenes here.
How
Main
very
game.
unfortunate. The fun had just begun.
Is he gonna chase him? No? Okay.
Shinji!
They're a little distracted.
Aragaki! Senpai!
All of them?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Koromaru. Oh. Oh, that I actually really like. That's a touching change.
What's with the long face? Isn't this exactly what you wanted? It's all right. Hold on to that anger. Let it be your strength. You still got your whole life ahead of you, don't you, kid?
Okay, I like the line change in the original. I forget the exact line, but basically he uses the word kid twice, and I always found that a bit awkward. They changed the line to not do that. Hooray. Point for reload.
From now on.
I think he says, "Come on, kid, you got the rest of your life ahead of you, kid," or something like that. No, sorry.
Right.
Come on, kid, you're still just a kid.
You've got to be kidding.
Nice.
You're gonna have to live for yourself.
But I can't.
Oh, the Koromaru head.
Okay. Look after him.
I will.
Is he playable?
Shinji?
This is how
The guy who's dying.
Yeah.
it
Hmm.
He was actually one of the more powerful party members.
Of course.
He was kind of weak in FES, but they definitely buffed him significantly here. I know. Okay. Okay. So I amend my statement. This is doing a lot of things that I would have liked to see in the original anime cutscene. Now, there's still like artistic direction that I like from the original anime cutscene, but they added enough onto this that this version might edge it out slightly. I take all of that back. That last little bit. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? I take everything I said back. Oh, the transition out of the dark arrow was also really nice. I didn't notice that initially because I was wincing.
Wait, the moon gets bigger? Closer? What?
After many hard-fought battles, again, I didn't actually see the transition because I was too busy wincing. After many hard-fought battles, our team has suffered our first casualty. A dear friend's life has been claimed in a manner I never could have imagined. That night, no one spoke a word. Then, the next day. I know, what was that scream? It wasn't, like, perfect in FES, but it was definitely, like, better. And then, like, when Koromaru added to that, that pushed it over. It was weird. Yesterday was a terrible tragedy. However, I must still go to school today. Damn, that's a mood.
No words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy. He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help. We tragically lost him to senseless violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential.
What do they think happened to him?
Forgive us for our negligence.
Senseless violence?
Like, yeah, not quite gang, but like I don't know, some sort of gang violence-esque thing.
I see.
Like he was literally shot, so like for all they know, he was shot in some sort of confrontation, the specifics of which aren't really relevant. It's not like he was killed by a shadow and they have to try to justify that. He was killed by a gunshot wound. The principal continues with his eulogy.
Hey, I guess just goes to school?
Yeah.
Yep. She felt like it.
Never stops talking.
No, just surprised. Whatever.
Heard of any Aragaki? Had you?
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk. I just want to get home. I gotta study for my mock exam.
Wow, that seems
You guys know who this
unrealistically cold.
I don't know. These are high
No.
schoolers. I feel like this is kind of realistically cold.
It's crazy that stuff like this
You
really
should just
happens.
No, actually, can you is it capable? Are you? Yeah,
Yeah.
stop for a second. I think that I don't think it is.
I do.
So I knew somebody in high school who, like, there was an incident where there was a group of band kids who were going on a trip together, and their car was T-boned by a truck driver who had fallen asleep at the wheel. And out of the, I think, 5 of them in that car, only one of them lived. And like literally the entire town of Herndon showed up for the memorial services for these kids. Like there was not not just the high school, the whole freaking town. Like a teenager dies, people notice.
I think it depends because like I could also. Oh, hold on, give me a moment.
I'd abstain.
So I can't really speak authoritatively, but I definitely seems like people are less willing to care when it's like people sort of get into gang related issues and then there's gang violence and people like I could see Aragaki being the type of person that people like would not necessarily have sympathy for. I don't know.
Maybe, but like I mean, I could see Aragaki getting like less sympathy than these, band kids that people knew and were part of the community and stuff. But like I don't think it would be like quite this degree of callousness. Anyway, carry on.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, shut your mouth.
Huh? What the hell's your problem? Shut up. Huh? What are you getting up for?
Literally does not occur to him.
Iori, sit down.
Damn it!
Blood comes in, blood comes out.
Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey, have you seen Sonata-senpai today?
You'd think that they would be closely monitoring that kid.
He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all.
So you don't
He's
look that
okay.
confident.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, sure.
When you get back today, let's meet in the lounge. I think you all know the reason.
Right.
I don't expect you to have your thoughts in order. I'm not even sure what to do myself. All right? I'll see you then.
So it's about Amada, huh? Well, this'll be a fun meeting.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
At the usual for lunch. I was wondering what ramen tastes like when you skip class. It's surprisingly good. You could have invited me at least once, you know. Come on, say something. Why do you have to be like that? Always going off without saying a word.
Okay, so this is not really a fair criticism, but I feel like the auto text boxes are going about it a bit fast. Like, I feel like there was
I was thinking the same thing. It makes it have the wrong kind of
so hold on.
Emotional resonance.
Hey. At the usual for lunch. I was wondering what ramen tastes like when you skip class. It's surprisingly good. You could have invited me at least once, you know. Come on, say something. Why do you have to be like that? Always going off without saying a word. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around? Yeah, you're right. I was always the one running off on my own. I was too obsessed with getting stronger. Ever since I lost Miki, that's all I've cared about. I thought if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone. But I was wrong. And now you're gone too. God, it's like the world is laughing at me. I knew what we were getting into. I knew we were putting our lives on the line. But I was so focused on fighting that I didn't see anything else. It doesn't matter how strong I was. Look what happened!
The voice actors in this version are like a lot better. I may have some criticism of like some of their voices, like not a fan of how high-pitched Fuka sounds, but like their actual acting I think is a lot better. Sometimes.
I know, Shinji. Crying won't change anything, right?
The skill
I
issue.
need you to tell me that.
Okay, the funny thing is your comment of skill issue could apply to many things. It could apply to the voice acting comment I just made. It could apply to not being able to save Shinji. Many different things.
Crying won't fix anything. Are you sure you just aren't just bad at crying?
In the end, I can't run away from who I am. I've had enough of this.
Oh, this is such a fucking nitpick. I don't like how this is happening in Abstract Void. Like, in FES, you actually saw, like, it was still in the auditorium. You just saw Polydeuces come out of Akihiko and transform right there, as opposed to going to this Abstract Void. It's Persona 5-esque nonsense. The resolution in Sonata's heart... I hate how they use their last names. The Akihiko... Is that the Akihiko and... The resolution in Akihiko's heart has awakened a new persona. Akihiko's persona, Polydeuces, has given rise to Caesar.
Well, it's about his own.
Electric Onslaught, 622 elect damage to one foe, ignores resistance, 100% accuracy, 80% chance of shock. Damn!
Is that fixed damage?
No, that's like using the internal...
You just watch from there with me.
That's using that internal power that on like the table we often reference, just square rooting it and then multiplying by 10. So it's just used to...
That's a fake number, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's as real as reading from the table. But yeah, no, it's just used for relative measuring.
I've still got a job to do. Isn't that right?
You all know the reason we're gathered here. We need to discuss how to deal with Amada. I've already consulted the chairman. I guess bring him here.
Is that the sketchy guy?
The what guy?
What?
Amada.
Amada's the kid.
It's my fault. I knew it was strange when Aragaki-senpai told me he'd be late, but I didn't say anything. If I'd only listened to my intuition, this wouldn't have happened.
This isn't on you.
That's right. It's not your fault. If there's anyone who should have realized, it's me.
I should have been taking things more seriously, too. I knew this wasn't a game. But I never thought it'd end up like this.
There's no point dwelling on the past. Shinji's last words were, "This is how it should be." He was a hell of a guy. He even faced death with a smile.
Yo, Will of D.
From this day forward,
I was looking for you to make such a joke.
Unfortunately,
This is how
none
it should
exist.
be.
Yeah, I noticed.
Senpai.
Yeah, everyone is taking the blame. That's kind of how grief works. Everyone
Reporting in. Amada-san is not in his room.
everyone overanalyzes what they could have done differently and then blame themselves for not taking that path.
For example, you probably could have healed him.
That's... Wait a minute. That's a good point, actually. Why didn't she?
Or the boxer guy.
What did you say?
Or the boxer guy.
Yeah. So, like, why couldn't somebody have used, like, a... Or, like, even just, like, recarm. Like, why would we recarm
So,
not work?
so first of all, recom
Oh,
doesn't
wait,
work.
or was the dark hour over?
Well, first of all,
recom only works when you're knocked out as opposed to dead.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's the implication I get with the HP stats.
Yeah.
But unless you're a shadow, in that case, you're actually dead.
Yeah, pretty much. This is a canon event. It really is. Okay, actually, no. It's not a canon event, because if you play as the girl character, you could actually save Akihiko in, like, the dumbest way imaginable. Okay, so...
Not Akihiko, you mean.
Sorry, yeah. Oh god, Shinjiro. So, want to know how if you play as the female protagonist in Persona 3 Portable? Almost. So, in Shinjiro's social link, when you play as the female protagonist, during the rank 9 or 10 event, you end up like taking a walk with Koromaru, and Koromaru finds one of Shinjiro's old like pocket watches, which he then puts in his breast pocket as like a gift.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, what happens is that despite being shot in the back, the pocket watch somehow stops the bullet, and instead of dying, he is merely knocked into a coma for the rest of the game.
Wow, what?
Now, here's where things get even stupider. So in Portable exclusively, if you're playing New Game Plus, at the final cutscene, you could have one of the people you like romanced come at you to sort of say a couple final words, including Shinjiro, who somehow wakes up and then just runs to the school to... Anyway, it's weird.
Damn.
Wouldn't it be easier just to play on casual mode?
Anyway, bye, it's a kissy. It was fun. It was fun having you.
He's not?
Evidence indicates that his window has been pried open.
Hamada-kun! Wait, Fuka, where are you going? Do you even know where to look?
Olivia?
Well, no, but
Yeah.
we can't just let him go off on his own, right?
I just heard sound coming from you.
Oh, sorry. Someone's vacuuming. I didn't realize it was audible. I'll mute myself.
You're just gonna run around without a clue? You'll never find him like that.
Maybe not, but we have to try. Amada-kun has nowhere else to go. I know exactly how that feels.
I mean, clearly he has at least one other place to go, or else he would still be here.
Well then, let's go look for him.
Why can't you just locate him?
Even look.
Well, it's not the Dark Hour, so she can't summon her. She can't use her persona abilities.
You of all people should understand, Yukari-chan!
Fuka.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Give him some time. Dragging him back won't change how he feels. And we can't protect him forever.
He's literally kid in the middle of the street. Like, okay, so...
It's his choice. He's the only one who can decide how to live his life.
So, mild criticism of the game. I don't, not a fan of how this is, like, they present Akihiko's perspective as, like, the best one. Because, like, practically speaking, he's a 10-year-old in the middle of the street with no shelter. Like,
right.
This
and
isn't
like
this
a 10-year-old who's just been through a very traumatic experience at that.
Like, this isn't a matter of, like, wills and determination. Like, I think if it was just a matter of wills and determination, Akihiko might have a point. But there's, like, a practical danger of that he is in right now that we should do something about.
Are you infantilizing the child?
Yes, I'm infantilizing the child.
We all choose our own paths.
Anyway, let's check out Caesar's stats. He is now immune to electricity. A statesman, general, and author, known for his rule over the Roman Republic. His full name was Gaius Julius Caesar. His many accomplishments led to his name being used as a title for later Roman emperors. Oh, I thought Caesar was always just a title, but apparently the title came from the name. Or at least according to this.
What's the guy in the center chest?
He is the human piloting the Caesar mech.
Uh-huh.
Coolio. And his new theurgy. More chance of shock, more damage, but it's single target instead of multi-target. What to do today?
I really like that feature on the menu where when you look at a party member, you like holding up the shard of glass and it has a reflection of that party member's face on it.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I find it's a poor use of space.
Took me a while to figure out what these numbers refer to, and then I just realized it's the order of which they join, or not really join C's. Well, yes, join C's. So she was essentially at its foundation. Akiko has 1. Shinjiro used to be 2, but he's dead now, so now we just go to 3. Yukari 4, Junpei 5. Fuka 6. Aiga 7. Formaru 8, and Ken 9. So let's just see what everyone has to say. Aragaki-san was such a badass, all the way to the very end. You know, when he was like, this is how it should be. His last words just kept echoing in my head. Do you think yours would leave that kind of an impact? Yours could too. No way, dude. I don't have the balls to say something like that.
Yours could too, Cox gun.
Nowhere else to go, huh? Fuka's right. I should have considered his feelings.
I'm foreshadowing.
I wonder what he's doing now.
Right.
Akiko's right. Amada must decide what's best for himself. The difficult decision for such a young person to make, but I'm not worried. Amada still has a strong will. I'm confident he will make the right choice. I'm the worst. I lost my temper and snapped at Yukari-chan. It's just, I'm really worried about Amada-kun. I know what he feels like to not have a place to belong.
I speculate.
My functions cannot address My functions cannot address any highly metaphysical issues. As I am unlikely to be of any assistance, I will stand by until further notice.
Does that mean the Bellcat was physical?
No, I think she's suggesting the emotional issues of Ken.
The Bellcat seems pretty metaphysical.
Okay, can I eat food? Please, I want to eat the smart food. I can't eat the smart food. I can eat the super smart food! Yay! I'm finally rank 10 for knowledge. Academic, sorry.
As an academic, I can confirm that it is not synonymous with knowledge.
Oh, now I have to get 75 more points to rank this up. Oh my god, academics take so long to fucking boost.
As an academic, I can also confirm that that is true.
It's such like a pretentious thing to say, as an academic. Okay, I need to...
Yeah, of course it's pretentious. Why do you think I'm saying it?
And I have to move things around so I can actually see my schedule thing. I'll move that there, that there. Perfect. Okay, so today is... Wait, I only have... Oh, sorry, I thought I... Okay. I misread 300,000 as 30,000, so I was wondering why I had so little yen. But okay, so today is Tuesday. Tuesday is Bebe Day.
What?
Bebe.
Bebe.
Let's go talk to. Greed is such a terrible sin. Alas, I cannot help but want. And now the numbers of requests have been increased. I would be incredibly pleased should you spare time to fulfill them. Sincerely yours, forevermore, Elizabeth.
Wow.
Oh wait, hold on a moment. Oh, it's the week before exams. None of the school. Okay, so it being the week before exams, none of the school social links are available. Yay. Okay, well, let's check out Elizabeth.
Marvelous.
It's as if your presence emanates a far brighter radiance than before. Perhaps all your hard work is starting to show. Here, it may not be much, but this is my gift to you. Please accept it.
I'm looking forward to it.
I cannot foresee the limits of your potential. I look forward to witnessing you grow even further. How may I assist you? Let's check your requests.
Are my requests.
Bring me
Marvelous.
glasses, an object that makes you intelligent. There's even an item that helps you maintain pristine quality of the lenses. I believe it's called a glasses wipe. While such an item is not necessary for those who do not wear glasses, it is essential for those who... I already missed it. Anyway. I would love to get my hands on glasses wipes. Would you bring one to me?
Await a report of success.
I have to figure out where to actually find glasses wipes.
If I may say so.
For this request, I'd like you to bring me a certain headgear. More specifically, this headgear is a helm that has existed since ancient times. Since this is an item rich with history, I expect to provide the wearer with a quality defense. I believe you may be acquainted with someone who cherishes such a helm deeply. I wonder who that could be referring to. Bring sushi.
If I may say so.
Ever since the time we went around sampling your food's culinary delights, my interest in food has piqued. In my quest for more delicacies, I came across information about this sushi. I learned that it is eaten during festivities, often offered to the gods at their shrines. This sushi must taste divine, especially if it's the god's favorite food. I wish to have a bite myself.
Await a report of success.
And then these are just Tartarus missions. Okay. So I know where to get the Sengoku helm. Glasses wipes. Glasses wipes. I mean, the only character I know with glasses is
Do you see anything achievable?
Chihaya. Maybe she has them. And then sushi. Where the fuck would I get sushi? I don't know. Maybe I check the restaurants. Anyway, now for the real reason why we're here. We're asking her out on a date.
Gyakukan High School, a place of learning. It's quite a shock that such a warm, illustrious institution transforms into Tartarus every night.
You know that girl?
Do you know that girl?
Oh dear, what a conundrum. Everyone here seems to have a predetermined form of attire. I fear I may draw too much attention.
I fear I may draw too much attention.
What will you do?
Please excuse me as I make myself less conspicuous.
Oh no.
She takes off the hat.
If I stay hidden from view this way, then there won't be a problem, correct? Now then, the school awaits.
I think in FES he also like holds onto your shoulders and sort of tries like mildly crouches behind you.
That's funny.
But yeah, it definitely makes yourself less conspicuous.
So inconspicuous, guys.
Pleasant surprise. To think there would be a bastion of commerce within a house of academia. Could you please wait here for a moment? There's something I've been curious about for a while. Excuse me, I would like to purchase a school lunch.
Sorry?
They only sell bread.
I would have liked a taste of this school lunch, as it is a rare delicacy only served in select facilities. But I've heard
True
that
delicacy.
having bread for lunch is
Only
also
the-
part of the school experience.
Only true connoisseurs can appreciate the quality of school lunch.
That will be a fine substitute.
Unironically, my high school actually had like a pretty decent cafeteria and like school lunches. I've heard horror stories of American school lunches, and I don't know how widespread that is an issue in America, nor do I know how bad or good it is across Canada. I just know my school was pretty good for its cafeteria.
Now that I've checked that off the list, let us proceed. As for where I'd like to go next, shall we visit your homeroom?
No, that's where all the girls I'm dating are. They're gonna get jealous.
So this is a classroom. With so many students and desks, it's no wonder there's hardly any space between them. But perhaps... Ah, I see. It's designed this way to foster a sense of harmony between classmates. I can sense the care put into this arrangement. This observation post must be what they call a podium. Interesting.
Observation
When I
post.
stand here, I do feel a longing to teach well up inside of me.
So, Olivia, does standing in front of a podium cause a feeling to teach to well up inside you?
Not especially. I mean, I enjoy teaching regardless, but the podium doesn't really make much difference.
How about a chalkboard?
Oh, chalkboard, definitely.
True mathematician at heart.
First question. Between diet food and super diet food, which is more delicious?
I think in the original, the cameras panned out back a bit more, and actually some of the students actually, like, turn their heads to face Elizabeth when in confusion when she says, "First question!" Super diet food.
That is correct. As a reward for giving the correct answer, you shall receive your own portion of super diet food.
Woo! Super diet food!
Is this what a classroom lecture is like?
Exactly.
Physical stares are beginning to make me feel unsettled. Let us
What physical stairs? No one's looking at you!
This humanoid figure. Did they seal him inside the plaster to prevent him from escaping? I imagine it would be quite cramped in there.
What happened to the lower half of his body?
Truth be told, I do have some experience playing the piano.
I really hope she played.
Familiar with the Velvet song?
Oh, this song. Okay,
Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long nose. All together now.
I don't remember which piece of media introduced the Velvet song, but I love how they retconned it into like having always existed.
Was this before he went senile?
I walked around the school with Elizabeth.
Experiencing student life for myself today has broadened my perspective of your world. I'd very much appreciate it if you could accompany me again sometime. To be honest, I don't entirely understand my own motives for coming here, but as I walked closely with you, how should I express this? I felt very fulfilled. Perhaps what I really wanted to learn at school was more about you. But why? In any case, discovering the reason for this desire will surely serve as an intriguing diversion. Let us return now. Thank you once again for acting as my guide.
I returned to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. Okay, so what's my reward?
Here are my let's hear the results.
It seems you completed a request moment. Please, while I check. Thank you for showing me around Gekuhan High School. I'm still looking to understand why being there lifts my spirits. Gekuhan isn't just a part of your world, it's a place where you spend a great deal of your daily basis. It would be a place saturated with your presence. That is why I
Perhaps another time.
I will set that aside for now. There's more that I need to consider. Please take this as your reward. Sorcerer's Mark. Interesting. What are the rewards? Garnet, Twilight Fragment. Cool.
Very well.
Okay. First, what does that equipment do? Oh, that's neat. Did not know that. Where is it? Oh, Invigorate 2. A badge that raises your SP by quite a... Raises the power of Chi. Restores a little bit of SP each turn. Okay. Neat. That will prove useful. Okay, so, well... Hold on, I need to check Persona. I do not have a moon. I actually don't need a moon right now. Nom nom nom. Huh? What? Don't look at me while I'm eating. You make me feel self-conscious. I can't savor the flavor of my gourmet sandwiches only available for limited time with you here. Alternatively, I could go eat food to make myself more smarter. Okay, that wasn't intentional, but like, I'm gonna roll with that because it makes sense.
What?
I said,
are
gonna
you responding to something that someone said in the comments?
No, to what I said. I said, I'm gonna eat food to make myself more smarter.
Oh, I see.
Okay, no, I can't eat food right now. Okay. Oh, wait, I think I... What you eating?
Listen.
Oh, you curious? Do you fancy yourself a gourmet? Is that even possible? An unfun guy like you? I think not. You'll have to prove it.
Yeah.
If you can pass my gourmet quiz, then I'll believe you. What should I ask? I don't want to make it too difficult. Give me some time to think. Nom nom. Gulp. Woof. What is a sandwich? I think I read that wrong. Now, the quiz begins. The first question is a freebie. What is the most popular drink at the cafe over there? The pheromone coffee. Correct!
Yeah.
Here's question number 2. What is... Oh god, what color skirt does Azuki Ari's mascot, Azuki-chan, wear?
That doesn't seem like a food question.
One moment. I'm pretty sure this is...
It feels like a green. Or blue. Probably blue because it's this game.
Oh, hold on. I have a feeling like that's the girl in question. So... that would be red. You're pretty good. Yeah. Question 3. What item is on the secret menu at Hagakure? The Hagakure bowl.
Well done.
I'm impressed. You seem to have some knowledge about food, but it pales in comparison to mine. Would you, why don't you bring me something I've never eaten before? It'd have to be quite odd, the odd morsel to fill that bill, though. If you succeed, then I'm pretty...
Because you do. You take a shoe to offer as food.
What? What's that mysterious food? Give it to me! He took my odd morsel. This is awful. But I'm impressed. I haven't tasted something like that in all my life. You're not so bad. It seems like I've taken an interest in me. Should I hang out with him for the day?
We go to the same school, right? One look at your uniform's all I need to know. I'm kind of embarrassed to ask you this right off the bat, but... would you mind not standing so close to me? You're too thin and too cool! If people start thinking we're best friends or something, I'm gonna end up as the uncool one.
There you are. I thought your voice sounded familiar. You know what I'm here for. Now hand it over.
Whoa! Not you!
What the fuck?
Help! Emergency! Hey! You! Call the fire truck! I mean
the police?
Yes! Right! Good thinking!
Quit making a scene, all right? People are looking at me funny. I've got some business to take care of now, but you You're Nozomi Suemitsu-kun, aren't you? I did my homework, see? You know I'm not letting you off that easy, right? I suggest you reconsider things.
That was horrifying. My poor heart. I think it dropped into my coin purse for a minute there. My name is Nozomi Suemitsu. By the way, may I just say that you have a wonderfully big heart for someone so slim?
Aw. What the fuck is with him? A hearty thanks. I feel like that was an intentional pun. I am now the Aratai new Bond Moon. The Gourmet King.
Whew, all that drama made me hungry. My stomach is definitely not amused. You want to tag along, friend? Shall I treat you to the finest dining? If so, you've come to the right place. For I am the king,
The Gourmet King. Huzzah!
That's right, Gourmet King 2009. Or was it 2010?
It's 2009.
Yeah, whatever.
He doesn't know what year it is.
King, I know all the kingliest
It doesn't come up too often.
My tummy! It's in horrible
It was from the Odd Morsel.
emergency! Sorry, but I'll treat you another time.
It's starting to get dark, so I went home. Beep, 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 beep.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling it seems that I thought it well then.
Okay, well, so we could now go to Tartarus if we want to, but we're not going to, because Amada still isn't here. I take that back.
You look half dead. What are you doing out here?
When Mom died, protecting me, no one believed the truth.
I just noticed he's standing in front of Shinjiro's blood. A new addition to Reload. I kind of like it. Point Reload.
To this day, they say she died in an accident that didn't even happen. That's why I wanted to clear the record. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace. They said he died in some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And now, I'm going to be left behind. Just like always.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. But you still have your life. I'm not here to bring you back. You can waste away here if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
I know that. I've known it all along. I've just been lying to myself. I needed something to hate. To keep myself going. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away. All right. I'm not running away. I'm not running away anymore. I swear it. Aragaki-san, I'll see this through to the end.
No, that was nice.
The resolution in Amada's heart has awakened a new persona. Ken's persona Nemesis has given rise to Kalanemi.
Is it too late to go back?
New skill! Revives party revives party, full restores allies HP, and will reflect 1 attack. Literally the most broken skill. It does everything you want it to do.
Bye, Mom. I'll be okay.
Oh, the irony.
It's already been a day.
Is this still going?
Yes.
Yeah.
It has.
So, where's Sonata-san?
He said to leave Amada-kun alone, but maybe we should look for him.
What do you think?
So, I figured in the previous thing with the knockoff Strix guy,
So you
Jesus
agree with
guy,
Akihiko, then?
that you would try to recruit Ken.
I can't just
But no,
sit
he
here.
just
I'm
showed
going
up
right
to be
now
asked.
to...
I don't think Ken would really fit with him.
Eh.
Amada-kun.
He's already about embracing hate. He's like halfway there to being a dark side user.
It's not really about embracing hate.
I was so worried.
That was what the suggestion from the dead guy was.
That seems more of
hold
a...
on to it, Nicole.
Yes. I'm done
That's
running away.
not what I was referring to, but whatever.
That okay with you?
Positive.
It's all right. We can trust him.
Jeez, don't scare us like that, okay?
All right. I'll go and talk to the chairman. You should get some rest.
By the way, with respect to the effect thingy, is that for each character?
Yeah, it's for the entire party.
What is it? No, is it for the party or for each character? There's difference.
Okay, yeah, sorry, it's for each character. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
there's-
check out Kalanemi.
How's that so busted?
Yeah, he's now immune to dark. Sorry, immune to light. Hell yeah. A Hindu goddess whose name means Edge of the Wheel of Time. The wheel refers to Samsara, the cycle of death and rebirth, meaning she is the goddess who has transcended life itself. That feels weird, because, like, Ken is a justice, so, like, I feel like that makes more sense if he was a Wheel of Fortune, but, oh well. I don't know, like, I think Ken could honestly also be a Wheel of Fortune, but I went for justice. Okay, so that means, how many? We got 3 awakened teammates. Huzzah! Still not going to Tartarus because mainly 2 reasons. I know for a fact that we're gonna have someone get lost in Tartarus near the end of the month, so I don't want to like have to waste an evening. And also,
Hey, not bad.
I know before the end of the month another teammate's gonna awaken, so.
All right.
It seems I appraised him accurately. He has the soul of a warrior. I admire his fortitude.
Is that...
I have confirmed
So
the metamorphosis of 2 personas, most likely a result of Aragaki-san's death. There may be more changes to come, so I'll remain in observation mode.
So, does Ken do anything else in the plot?
Nope, he's just a teammate for the rest of the game, pretty much.
Boring.
Anyway, time to consume knowledge food.
So does Ken just replace Yukari?
Too crowded? No! Does Ken replace Yukari? No, I would, well...
Team composition.
No, I know what you're talking about. So, like, they both are really good healers. I wouldn't say they replace, it's more just depend on the situation. Because, like, one of the benefits of Yukari is that she can heal for people for dirt cheap. But Ken tends to have... I don't know, Ken's more focused on, like, light and electricity. Yukari's more focused on wind. There are, like, mild differences between them.
The theology thing seems uncomparable.
True, but, like, with the exception of boss fights where you can realistically find that every, like, at least once in battle, most of the time that won't be particularly relevant. Is this... No, okay.
You go with a more aggro strategy and use him to cover your bases.
Time to hang out with the devil.
Wow, this seems, Okay.
Just the other day, my high school organized a class reunion.
Sounds fun.
I had a splendid time. I laughed just thinking about it. I doubt you'd understand how I feel since you're still in high school, but a class reunion is a very important event. It's the perfect opportunity to show everyone how pathetic their lives turned out. Like that cad who made fun of me for eating plain rice, or the ingrate who threw my holy socks in the trash. Now, they both look at me with envy. What they make in a year, I make in a month. My business is doing great, and I'd say I have a satisfying private life as well.
Until in Persona 5 where you have to go to a shady website just to buy anything from him.
Wait, it's the same guy.
Let me take you under my wing.
Oh, shit.
Our exclusive model. It's a once in a
Makes a lot of
lifetime
sense.
opportunity. Don't think I would extend this offer to just anyone.
President Tanaka has opened up to me. I understand him a little better now.
Also, his shady website in Persona 5 looks to be doing well.
Oh, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I'd say you've gotten your money's worth at this point. My time is worth at least 100,000 yen per hour, you know. Just think of all the free advice I've given you. You can thank me later.
He means well.
No, he doesn't. He quite literally is the opposite.
I think you're just prejudiced.
Hi. It's pretty chill
So,
tonight.
what time of the dark? When does the sun point to join the dark hour?
Winter before you know it.
There's no sun, so it
You
doesn't.
look a little tired. Did something happen?
I lost a friend.
Oh, you did? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, I thought that was as normal as the changing of the seasons. But now, I understand why people mourn. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've been remembering things more clearly. You recall the end I've spoken of? Some were calling it the fall as well.
I call it the autumn, but you know, the tomato.
It's drawing closer each night. Can't you feel it? You and I are like kindred spirits. So, I wonder why I'm the only one who remembers. This is tearing me up. Could it be that you can't accept me for who I am?
Pharaoh is smiling sadly. I sense a bond between Pharaoh and me.
I'm sorry if I wasn't making any sense today. Maybe it's the change of season, but we're still friends. That will never change. Well, I'll be going for now. Good night.
Good night.
So I take it he's like the plot confidant?
Yep. I can hear people talking.
Hey!
Midterms start next Tuesday. Math is killing me. Sine, cosine, tangent.
Yep.
Sine, cosine, tangent. Sine, cosmos, sin, tan. Sine, cos, sine, cos, sine, sine. What the heck? What kind of spell are you chanting? Midterm starts next Tuesday. Livy, can you decipher the spell she just cast?
Well, it didn't mean anything.
Exam starts next Tuesday, but I'd rather spend the time doing experiments! The precise moment when two chemical agents come into contact. It's so exciting! I'm sure you all find the experiments more exciting than just sitting in a chair listening to me talk, right? Well, complaining about it won't do anything for us. Alright, here's a question to get you motivated.
Then?
What?
How about Yuki? Your turn to answer my question today. Which hormone is the one in your brain that provides a sense of achievement? That would be dopamine.
Correct.
Oh, well, yes, that's correct.
Do you have feel dopamine because you answered the question correctly?
Nah, too easy. Dopamine's an important hormone that gives us a sense of accomplishment, joy, and excitement, which drives us to motivate us. However, if it's overproduced repeatedly, it can lead to addiction. It's the same as other chemicals used in experiments, and many things in life. Moderation is key. Make sure you remember that.
June does need moderation.
Damage.
Indeed.
I have the school. Okay,
Was
so...
that intentional? Nice.
Was one intentional.
The clock motif relating to the time of day.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely intentional.
And the actual time of day it is at that point.
Okay, let's see if the history teacher... Oh! Cool! Yes, Yuki? Did you have any question about my lecture? Yes? What are you staring at? Oh, is this my helm? Could that be it?
Great!
Is this really happening? Boy, oh boy, that's one discerning eye you've got there, kid. Isn't this helm great? It is, isn't it? It's a historic masterpiece Masamune had since he was young. Mr. No keeps going on with the story. So Masamune gave this helm to his vassal before he departed. Such generosity, it is as if he foresaw his fate. Sob sob.
And so?
And that's why I couldn't possibly part with it. I could give you something else from my personal collection, though. One with a connection to Masamune. You still want one? Well, you do, right?
You said no connection.
Sorry. Yeah, whatever. Come see me again, and I'll let you have it. I enjoyed the tales of Masamune. I have deeper understanding of history.
Alright, when does Masamune take place?
Yay! It's 1 point, but like, I'll take it.
What time does it take place then?
I come out to speak of Mr. Ono at the faculty on a day might be... Okay. So now you have to like go visit the faculty office, like essentially go through all of the teachers before I finally get the stupid thing. Okay, Chihiro is on the 2nd floor. Where is Chihiro? Is Chihiro not here?
Chihiro or Chidero?
Chidero. One. Notes. Quest. This one is the one with actual deadline, which means I do have to figure out. Oh! While we're here and talking to NPCs, let's see if we can find the Mitsuru Superfan. Where is she?
Is that what you call them?
I do like chemistry, yes. Cool. Is she on the 2nd floor? I thought she was on the 1st floor. Ah, here she is. How's it going with the student council? Any special moments with Kirijo-senpai? I mean, do you participate in the student council activities? I do. Why couldn't it have been me? Cool. Ooh, Hayase. Oh, and also, I get like sushi here or something. I'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuki! I've actually got some shopping to do. Wanna tag along? My little bro's been begging me to pick up some new tunes for him. But I don't know much about music. I could really use your help. Wait, do I not have a star on me? I don't! Okay, hold on. Need to make a detour.
I feel like it'd be nice if you could just do this from a menu, instead of having to go there and then come back and such.
Yeah. Summon.
This is your progress so far.
Like, yes, emotion. However. Whoa, you could fuse your way into a cell.
Take a look.
I too. What kind of?
I like the way that Splatoon does it, where like it's possible to walk to places in person, but you can also just get it from like a quick menu.
That's nice. I agree. Because
Is this acceptable?
to some extent, it's become very tedious to have to walk to places. You want to get a moon as well?
Sorry, what?
He's asking me if I want to get a moon. At the moment, I'll pass.
But yeah, it's like, can be kind of tedious to have to like go place, go back, and that's like a whole like 3 or 4 minutes per time.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a while, but Hayase still isn't here. Let's see. Look around for him. Doo-doo-doo. He's not at any of the nearby shops. Guess I'll keep waiting.
So like, what exactly is Jack Frost?
Hayase still isn't here. Well, just wait a bit longer.
Hello? Sorry, but I don't think I can make it today.
Don't worry, it's okay.
I just feel bad since I'm the one who wanted to hang out. But actually, my mom fainted. I'm at the hospital right now.
We come.
Since she works from morning till night.
What did you say?
Damn it!
We come.
Unfortunately, not the dark hour.
And my mom, she's trying to leave. She says we can't afford the medical bills. God damn it! Why can't I do anything? I'm useless. I'm just another one of her problems.
Jeez.
I'm sorry about all that. I don't want to be a problem for you too. But I'm glad you were the one to hear me out.
I think what makes it even more tragic is like Japan's medical costs are like significantly lower than Americans. So the fact that even then she's can't afford to go to the hospital is like, because like with Americans, like, oh, you can't afford to go to the hospital, stay in the hospital, you're pretty much like every other American. Here it's like really must be in really bad situations.
Talking about this kind of helped.
Just give him some bandages.
I gotta get back to a room, so let's talk later, okay?
It's starting to get late, so I head back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, hello. Wait, exclamation mark. Who wants to hang out? Oh, okay. Oh, this is where I get the glasses. It's from. I forgot he wears glasses.
Goodbye.
Great.
Cool. Okay, well then let's give those to Elizabeth right away.
Good day. Here are my. Let's hear the results.
It seems you've completed the request. One moment, please, while I check. Ah, so this must be some sort of thing one would use to clean a pair of eyeglasses. Fine microfibers, maximum flexibility and absorbency, and an ideal size. It is utterly perfect. I see! It wasn't just any old rag after all. You brought something else with you as well? May I see that as well? I give Elizabeth the gag glasses. Oh my, what elegance! Though resemblant of my master, this does leave a different impression.
Then, let us be off.
Well, what do you think? The moustache makes my nose itch a fair bit, though. Not only does it give me a semblance of intelligence, but also one of harmony as well. What a splendid item. Cool.
Very well.
Okay, so can I go to the food place? I'm hungry.
Did they make the portrait just for that joke?
Yeah?
Hmm.
No, they don't have the regular platter. Which means it is my backup in case I can't do the game quiz at the arcade. I can do the game quiz at the arcade, so... Class is ended for today. Okay, so I could either go talk with the Nozomi, or I could just eat at the fucking kitchen and get even more academics.
What are you doing with the academics at this point?
If I get max I need max academics to start a social link that I have access to shortly into November.
But what month are you?
Currently October.
Can't you just passively get intelligence some other way?
I need 75 points of intelligence. That's a bit much to just be passive about it.
You could always just put it off and hang out with other people instead.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This is your progress. Are you in search?
Well,
Search.
shall we take a look?
Oh, I can fuse Dionysus. Yeah, a bunch of different options for Dionysus.
This would be a wise choice.
No.
Why is one of them
Be a
yellow?
wise choice.
I mean, why is one of them yellow?
Okay, that answers that question.
This would be a
Wealth
wise
and
choice.
Lexus. No, I have plans with Lexus. Oh, what were my plans with Lexus? Shit.
Take all the time you need to consider. Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
Ah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna fuse it to Tanya.
This would be a wise choice. What do you wish to inherit?
Oh, actually. Okay, what I'm
Very
gonna
well.
do.
We look for.
I think the Sarasvati in the compendium is actually like a lot better than the one I currently have on me, so I'm just gonna delete the one I have here.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This is your progress so far. Please take a look. So you'll be summoning this one? May it be your inner strength. Now then.
Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
This would be a wise choice. What do you wish to inherit? This would be a wise choice. This persona is powerful.
So what are you looking for exactly?
Not strength.
Please choose what skills
Okay.
to inherit.
So I need Ma Tarakaja for Elizabeth. Concentrate's always good. I guess Madhurama and Divine Grace.
It appears it will receive a fair amount of
It's finally time.
Was there an animation that you skipped?
Yep. Oh shoot, my Bufadine. Hell yeah. Okay, so now I've done that. I still have to get on the moon, so where is...
Do you
now I only have one option for
the.
the... I don't like that option.
Did you want to use the rider for something else?
No, well, like, so the writer has a bunch of good physical skills, and Dionysus is not a physical persona.
Like what kind? Which skills specifically?
Which will you choose?
So the right writer has, so, well, okay, the main thing is Poison Arrow and Neuro Slash, which result in Poison and Confusion, as well as Poison Boost and Confuse Boost already, as well as Pierce Boost to add to Poison Arrow and Arrow Rain. So, like, it's a useful persona that I don't want to give up just yet. It's not low level enough for me to just use it off for something that I don't care.
You could always just revive something, buy back something from Compendium.
If I'm going to revive something, I might as well just buy a moon directly. Probably going to be cheaper.
Pleased, is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength. Are you finished?
Other things to consider besides cheapness. Also, was that 2 auto skills?
Possibly.
Or there's just like the Masters equivalent.
Here are my requests. Wonderful.
It seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. I see you have a Titania that meets the requirements I specified. That completes this request. Titania, the High Queen of the Fairies, is wife to Oberon. In other words, her power is irrefutable. I am sure she will be a great boon. Please take this as your reward. Male uniform summer. Cool. And then she wants just a Siegfried. Does not specify anything aside from that. Cool.
Very well.
Anyway, Nozomi.
Listen.
Munch, munch, burp. Hey, Yuki-kun. Perfect timing. Do you want to go, get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly.
Yes!
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let us set forth on our culinary adventure. Today we shall, we'll have some delightful juicy meats at the strip mall that's practically exploding with flavor. And that can only mean one place.
You have a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me. How do you stay so thin, though? Looks really are deceiving, aren't they? But that means
I'm
there are
running around as
people out there who
Tartarus. That's
secretly
how
want to take my
keep
title
my
as
weight
Gourmet
down.
King. Maybe. Actually, remember that puny middle-aged guy from the other day? I bet he was an assassin! Maybe.
What do you mean assassin? What did you do that was worth being assassinated over?
Excuse you, he's the Gourmet
In light
King.
of your recent achievements and
True.
your courageous appetite, I hereby appoint you to the Gourmet King's Royal Guard.
What do you want me to do?
No, maybe that's too much of a burden for you to bear.
I'm not gonna get killed by an assassin for you.
By the way, you're a second year, right? So you're 1 year below me.
Oh,
It kind of feels like I have a younger brother now.
A senior? Cool.
Well, would you want to be my younger brother?
It's fucking. I love instead of there's no emphatic yes, there's just sure why not and not really no. Sure why not.
You do sort of look like him. No, that's impossible. Whew, I knew this would happen. I always get hungry if I think about the past too hard. And I just filled up on that beef bowl too. Better stay true to form and keep eating, huh?
I don't know
A
what
healthy
that's.
appetite courtesy of remembering the past. The old memory
Jeez,
rewind. All
you
right,
good,
now
buddy?
reverse. Let's moonwalk.
No. Fucking
What are
dark.
you doing? You're my royal guard. You have to join me. Now do as I do.
I thought you said
But-
I thought you said I wasn't the royal guard because that'd be too much.
Good. Okay.
Also, the Moon Arcana moonwalking, I get it. It's not
I know
funny,
this.
but I get it.
It'd be nice if they showed some of the Arcanas in Reforce at some points.
So in the original, there was a mechanic where if you didn't hang out with people long enough, or if you double booked, you can reverse the social link, or the social link would be considered reversed, and it actually does reverse the card. they essentially, in all versions after that, they removed that mechanic, with the exception of certain dialogue choices can reverse a social link. But there's like only like 2 in the game, so it's, I don't know.
My point was more thematic, as opposed to dumb game mechanics.
Well, in that case, like, most of the Arcana bosses are sort of used to represent their representative Arcana in the reverse positions. Let's talk. He was with us just a short while ago. I can't believe we won't see him again. I knew there was always a risk, but sorry, I'm still a little shaken up. Can't think straight. I love how, like, if you just talk to her, she's like completely like all right, completely fine, and be like, oh yeah, what do you want to talk about? And I'm
and
just
then
like,
suddenly starts crying.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, let's talk, and then
yeah.
Excuse me.
Koromaru,
It's nice that she's doing a good job at staying at desktop.
Yeah. Koromaru-san says that he's in good spirits. If anything, he seems to greatly respect Aragaki-san.
Hey,
There's no way I can study right now. Not when a close friend just died. I can't just forget about it and move on. I just can't do that. Oh look, Ken is reading a manga. But flipping the pages in the wrong direction. What are you doing? Ken, what are you doing?
Not necessarily.
I say my prayers, so I'll be okay. Grieving over death and just feeling down are 2 completely different emotions. So yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, so that looks like a shopping catalog of women's clothing.
The air feels kind of heavy. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Should I invite them to study for a change of pace? Look like you have something to say. Do you need something? Let's study together. Oh, right, exams are coming up. Time marches on without a care in the world, huh? An invitation to study from Yuki is uncommon. Let's take him up on his offer.
Akihiko, regarding mathematical proofs, how would you approach this one?
Trigonometry, huh? This is a fun one. I'd say using the law of cosines here would be the quickest. First, you need to set up an equation. Then, since A and C are prime numbers, you can rearrange it like this and...
I love how, like, absent any context, this means nothing.
No, man, prime numbers are cool.
Magnifique! A brilliant method.
I thought these kinds of problems were easy for you.
It also doesn't answer a question, by the way. Just
I
anyway.
didn't mean anything by it. True, I did have in mind a number of ways to solve this, but I found myself wondering about your thought process. I have to say, your speed and accuracy were impressive.
Then I'll test you on the next one. Let's race and see who can solve it quicker.
The 2 of them are taking their studies seriously. I should try to focus as well.
So you're just the third wheel?
Oh, it's been quite some time already. We should remember to take breaks.
I mean, it's like they are a year ahead of me, so it's not like we be studying the same stuff.
You've got a point. Focusing for too long has diminishing returns. Let's rest for a bit.
Well then, why don't we resume in 20 minutes? You can spend your time however you'd like until then.
That reminds me of studying.
Oh, cool. I haven't gotten any running in today.
So, here's a question for you, Olivia.
So,
you're leaving the
Regarding
building?
studying, how is it possible
We only have 20
that
minutes, correct?
the relation between studying and not studying, the relation between studying and doing well, could be discontinuous?
sorry, I could only hear some of the words in that question, so I'm a little...
Which ones did you hear?
Can't you just say the whole thing again?
How is it possible that the relationship between studying and doing well could result in a discontinuous function?
Hold on, I have to think about that. I mean, I guess I'm having trouble understanding what you mean by that question, because
imagine the x-axis being the time, how much time is devoted to studying, and then the y-axis is how well he performs on the exam.
No, yeah, I know, but like you'd have to find a like in order to ask the question, is this continuous? You would need like some kind of topological structure on the space of studying and also on the space of doing well. Studying.
Did I conflate continuous with continuity?
What did you say?
Did I conflate continuous with continuity?
I don't think continuity refers to anything.
Yeah, so if you're asking if a function is continuous if the pre-image of open sets are always open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Like,
anyway,
that's-
to answer the thing, because we've talked about this before, basically, if you didn't study at all, it's because you're already so confident in the exam that you'll do well, that the point at 0 is actually higher than if you are studying. It means you aren't as confident, so it like from 0 to like anything beyond 0 is a discontinuous drop.
All right, I understand now what the nature of the question was.
Olivia, has anyone ever told you you're too much of a mathematician?
I don't know, my question was pretty accurate with respect to mathematical principle.
You could be surprised how much pedanticism could go into higher level math.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I was gonna be very pedantic about it.
What was non-pedantic?
Have you taken... What was the highest university level...
That doesn't answer the question.
Well, no, but the thing is that... anyway, whatever. Olivia, you take it over.
Take over what exactly?
His question on what about his statement was not pedantic enough.
Oh, I mean, I think that, like, if you're gonna ask me if a function is continuous, then I'm gonna say, well, what's the topology? Unless there's, like, an obvious topology.
You can't really
So,
have,
like, for studying and doing well, you know, you could try to say, okay, well, we'll quantify, like, studying by, like, just in terms of, like, time, amount of hours, and then use the usual topology on the real numbers. Okay, sure. And then by doing well, you could use the...
Resulting score.
Right. In which... The problem with that, though, is that, like...
Scores themselves are a discrete set, so they...
Yeah, exactly, because the only way to... When we say the function, you would have to mean, like, taking some kind of averages. Like... Because, like, there's no inherent, like... It depends on, like, each individual student and random chance and the individual test and such on and so forth, so...
Those factors are being not considered, as they can essentially be averaged out.
Right, but, like... There's Alright, so let's assume that if you take enough samples, like...
You can continue, by the way, Alex.
It will, like, converge to some kind of, like... platonic ideal average version of this function, and then the question is that now a continuous function?
I think that's sort of like
Well, no,
kind of
the
self.
question. Are you trying to attack the premise of the question then?
No, but I think that's also kind of a self-defeating thing because, like, so first of all, like, you can't create a function. You can only have data points, and then you could define a function which closely, like, fits those data points. But when you're defining a function, you essentially choose how you could choose it to be continuous or not. So it's like saying, if I choose a function to be continuous, then it's continuous. It's like...
No.
And, like, also, like, any kind of, like, non-continuous function, you can get, like, arbitrarily close to it with a smooth function, I believe. Maybe with some assumptions, but, like, I would expect that this hypothetical averaged out function, like, I think it probably would be continuous, actually.
No, there's a steep drop between
Sure, the steep drop, but it could be a smooth steep drop.
No.
Well, yeah, we're defining how the function fits the points. Like the points have to be discontinuous because the metric of score is discrete, but also we can only have a finite number of data points. So the input data by definition is discrete, but we could choose any continuous function to fit to those data points.
Technically, it'd be only the range would be finite, as opposed to your domain.
nonetheless, the fact that we can only have a finite number of data points for which we are trying to fit the function to.
Right.
Is it really finite?
Yes.
Yeah, there's finitely many people on the planet.
And there's also finite.
There's no relevance.
There's only a finite number of test results you can have. Like you can't take the test infinitely.
Yes, but your x value is an unbounded domain.
But no, but that's not relevant point. We only have individual data points. We only have individual data points. So the amount of data points we have are fine.
No, it's asymptotic. So you have infinite.
Well, no, but we can't have it asymptotic.
Why not?
Because there's only you only ever have a finite number of people.
You're just restating it. That's not answering the statement.
But the issue is that even in an asymptotic case, the issue is that you could have a discontinuous function, and then you could define a Taylor series that asymptotically reach that discontinuous function, but every single step, no matter how many steps you take.
Misunderstand. It's only asymptotic on one side, not both.
My point being is that it being asymptotic does not necessarily mean much in this case. Because
your concern is limited inputs.
Even if
maybe we should play the video game.
But
I suggest you continue.
But I maybe like this conversation. But anyway, yeah. So
that's fair.
And anyway, you are essentially making a lot of generalizations and abstractions. Like you're not thinking of a function in a concrete mathematical sense, but more of a general idea of a x and y axis that means arbitrary stuff. Like it's not really a
yes. That was part of the nature of the question.
Yeah, and that's in that way you weren't being pedantic enough. In that way you weren't being pedantic enough for Olivia.
This workout's a nice change of pace. What were you guys planning on doing?
But to make it concrete would be to miss the point.
What about you?
Yeah, I do often miss the point.
Yeah, no, we're not saying that's not the case. But
even a short workout's a nice change of pace.
I was thinking of making.
I'll read a book.
Ooh, a fine choice. I often read books on my breaks myself. Let's see. Why don't I ready enough tea for all three of us? Akihiko, it wouldn't hurt to try reading for a change.
Fine. Guess I'll join you guys this time.
Oh, only two music notes. Boo.
I appreciate you inviting us today. You wanted to help take our minds off of recent events, didn't you?
Did you think we didn't notice? You know, it's usually the senpai's role to do these kinds of things. But we decided to take you up on it.
I'm a senpai in my heart.
Akihiko and I were able to get back on our feet. You can expect we'll return the favor in kind.
Yeah, we'll help push you as far as your brain can go. Your exams won't know what hit them.
Ominous.
For now, let's call it a day. Make sure to get your rest, both of you. Good morning.
Good morning. Have you noticed, Yuki? Normally, after a successful operation, the number of apathy symptom cases decreases. However, this time it's the opposite. There's only one shadow left. It must be apprehensive. I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Indeed.
There are many things we don't know. But I know that if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Discuss math shit or whatever. I'll be back.
That's all for today.
So, format last deal. No.
Sorry, what did you say?
Format last deal.
Say that one more time.
Format last deal.
a math something theorem.
Full math. Proper noun.
What?
Full math theorem.
Oh! From Ha's last theorem.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm freaking bad at words. I'm so sorry. Yes, what about it?
Alright. So, Umami, it's, as the base numbers fixed, it's only the powers which are available.
Well, what do you mean by fixed versus variable?
The theorem relates to the powers themselves, isn't it? As opposed to the basis, or to both?
Well, yeah, so... Well, the theorem says... So the theorem says that, that there are no non-trivial integer solutions to the equation x to the t plus y to the t plus equals z to the t
Okay, so
for t greater than 2.
Anything interesting? Wow, everyone's silent when I return.
We were discussing about, we talked about Fermat's last theorem, but it took me so long to figure out that Gabriel was saying Fermat's last theorem that we didn't get much discussing done.
Oh, continue. I have nothing to... Well, actually, let me go through this guy's class and then you can... Did you write that down? You better hurry up. I'm about to erase it. Still writing. Hurry up. What have you been doing this whole time? Texting or something? Exams start next Tuesday. There's no time to waste. Let's move on to the next problem. I feel sleepy. No, stay awake. I need the academic points. Did you write that down? Okay, that was more than enough time. I'm gonna erase it now. Ready? I'm gonna do it. Oh, and I heard that one of... Oh my god. That one of you has been counting how many times to say, did you write that down? How about focusing on your notes?
If you think about it, you could write an equation for how many times you say it per class. An implied use of what you're learning, if you will.
So, Olivia, have you ever had to be like, all right, I'm writing this down. Has everyone got it?
No, because I do my lectures on Jamboards, where everything that I write is, like, perma available to everyone.
Class is ended for today. Who shall I grace my presence with? ISA! My man! My boy!
Hey.
Oh, Yuki! I wish I could grab a bite with you, but I can't today. I actually need to talk to you. Do you mind joining me?
My bad.
Thanks, I owe you one. Let's head somewhere else. Maybe the shrine?
Thanks for coming all the way here for this.
It's no problem at all.
Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
You know, this feels mean, but it also feels like it hits to his, like, competitive spirit.
Hmm.
It sure is.
But I was wrong. But thankfully.
My mom had to do all this every single day.
Thankfully.
Because I chose the not mean answer.
Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it. Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college. I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living. I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
This isn't your fault.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time. Is this really how it ends for me?
Don't give up yet.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now. Because of you, I have something to aim for. Thanks, man.
I helped Hayase figure himself out. I feel like we're getting closer. Rank up!
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me. See ya.
See ya! So what was you talking about for Matt's last theorem?
Gabriel was asking if it was a statement about the exponents or a statement about the bases. I feel like it's kind of both, but...
I have a suggestion.
He gave his life to save another. How noble. I'd like to think I could do the same if I came down to it. How about you? Sure, why not?
That seems a little...
No, I suppose quite
frivolous.
admirable as well. I don't think it's admirable. I think it's suicide. I think...
So, have you heard of foreshadowing?
Nah.
I know, I should be studying. But I can't concentrate. We lost him, so... Why, Aragaki-san? Let's study together!
Thank you. I'm glad everyone showed up for this. I probably wouldn't have been able to concentrate on my own.
Yeah, it hasn't been very long. Thanks for inviting me. I think this will be a big help for me too.
We've got to keep going. It's the only thing we can do.
One step ahead of you.
I'm doing better at coping with grief than you are. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
Exactly!
I don't mean to be a busybody, but if there's anything you need help with, please let me know. I am the one who suggested this study session after all.
You would seem like kind of a nerd.
You don't need to worry about a thing, okay?
Oh, that was...
Sorry.
Just so...
I always
Anyway.
admire things like this. You know, everyone meeting up to study together. I always thought it would be nice to stop by a restaurant on our way home and help each other out.
I can make that wish come true. Let's see, what should you help me with first?
It's supposed to go both ways.
I'd like help too. What about the restaurant? It's supposed to go both ways.
No worries. If it's health and gym class, I've got your back.
You know health. Unless it's a class about being healthy as opposed to like... Anyway.
It's more the latter, as opposed to biology.
I'm glad.
Now I'm just imagining a Junpei who's like
terrible tragedy.
incredibly well versed in like actual legitimate sex ed.
I'm
Like,
glad you came here too, Fuka. Oh, right. Could you help me with this part?
Sure. This one's difficult. Let's see.
You're up, Junpei.
Okay.
All right, what do we got here? Health? Gym? Wait, math? Yeah, I'll pass.
By helping each other out, I think we'll be able to study more effectively.
I was in the zone. I guess that really did help me take my mind off of things.
It's nice to know that we're not alone.
Go team second year!
Ah, I like the sound of that. Go team second year. Woo!
What are you doing? This is embarrassing.
Guess we'll just keep giving it our all. It's the least we can do to take some weight off our senpais.
Yeah, embarrassing. There's only like other...
Okay, I think it's
Who
about time
else?
we call it a
Who
night.
else would be witnessing this? That would be
guys.
you would be embarrassed by.
The other people at the table.
we're all nerds and
They're
dweebs
the
here.
ones doing it.
And she's embarrassed by association.
All right.
Yay! It's Mr. Edogawa! Okay,
Yay.
time to practice.
Is he-
Time to warm up
is
my vocal
astrology?
cords. He's the substitute teacher. He's the nurse, but also he's really into magic. Okay, time to get started. Exams are coming up. Ready for today's lesson? Aha, Adonia, tetragrammaton. Don't do that. We've covered the time and magical growth and just about reached the modern age. And just as every art or science branches off into sub-studies as it progresses, magic began subdividing around the 18th century. Some people preached of morals, some focused on communicating with spirits, etc., etc. There was even the man who founded modern psychology based on research into hypnosis. This too is magic, the ability to see into the human mind. As a result of magical research's flourishing, witch hunts grew more common. To avoid this, the practice went underground to secret societies. I'm sure many of you have heard of these names, at least some of these organizations. Okay, the Rosicrucian Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Golden Dawn. Interestingly enough, many of these societies are still with us today. As for their forefathers of modern magic, they are simply too numerous to count. For instance, there's Eliphas Levi, a man who attempted to combine modern and ancient systems of magic. His literature, which took a scientific approach, is still being published to this day. Madame Blavatsky was a renowned magician of the 19th century and was the figurehead of Theosophy in her lifetime. Many magical societies stemmed from Theosophical Society, with Blavatsky founded. Which Blavatsky founded with a few close associates. Franz Memser opened the path to psychology in his studies on life energy, and Rudolf Steiner, once a member of the Theosophical Society, founded Anthroposophy, which he called a spiritual science. There was Aleister Crowley, of course, the 20th century's most well-known magician, and George Grundriff, a mystic who taught his many students the fourth way, as also known as the work or the system. Each one of them was a living archive of esoteric knowledge. Are you still hearing me? Not frozen with fear, I trust. Allow me to test on what you've been paying attention. Get it wrong, and your sign will change to haha Adiona Tetragrammaton.
Okay then.
Now, who to pick? Yuki, answer as thou wilt.
By the way, you're tendency of just skipping over articles.
It's possible. Who was the founder of Theosophy, a group that gave rise to the study of magical societies? Was it Blavatsky or Levy?
It was not Aleister Crowley. It was one of the first two.
Time to cheat. It was Blavatsky.
Cool.
Very good. Remember to still get blessed on your unlucky years, though. At any rate, the magical arts progress even further with their practical use. Thanks to archiving and proliferation of these arts by people we've covered today.
I'm surprised they include Aleister Crowley.
Yeah, only in Japan where I get more charm by showing I pay attention in school. Fine, I'll hang out with Nozomi.
Huh?
Munch, munch, burp. Oh hey, Makoto-kun. Perfect timing. Do you wanna get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying in anguish.
Yes!
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let's see. Last time we ascended to a juicy paradise. Yes, I know where to go next. The restaurant is filled with familiar smells of fish.
That enough appetizers?
I'm forgetting to go to the faculty office.
Two bowls of usual today, and as always, make sure one of them is extra large.
Coming right up.
Do you want a reminder?
Sure.
Is it only during the daytime?
Yep, it's after school. Our bowls were replaced with 2 new fishy ones.
Once you taste this, my friend, there is no going back. Ton noodles! Yes! That's 3, count 'em, 3 tons! This is the crown jewel of the secret menu here. Even better than the Hagakure Bowl! The simple salt-based broth, complemented by the rich, spicy miso sauce. It's like a microcosm of the miracle of creation!
Does he know what that is?
I don't know. I sort of tune him out. Wow! The incredible flavor melts away my troubles.
It's all about that secret menu! Although, how will people find it if it's too secret?
But if people find it, it won't be secret at all.
Whatever. The harder I think about it,
Silly
the hungrier
Nozomi.
I'm gonna get. Oh, sir! Don't toss out that first bowl, alright? That soup and I have unfinished business. This is a huge honor for you, you know? You're only the second person to taste this after me. Don't forget to blow on the noodles to cool them off.
That doesn't work. Alright.
What a lucky guy you are. I mean, you get to be friends with me. And just so you know, you wouldn't be getting this with my younger brother. Because the Gourmet King's brother is not the Gourmet King. So, do you get me, hmm? Who am
How
I?
many brothers does he
I wanna
have?
hear it come out of your mouth.
I think the one. The Gourmet King.
My word, not so loud! Are you trying to embarrass me? Here.
No, you do a good enough job
I had a
yourself.
couple of bites, but it's still good.
Oh, what's that principal called?
The food's gonna be a chewy, flavorless mess if we don't eat up. Sir? Sir? You saved that first bowl, right? Because I'm gonna be needing it.
I have school evening.
Feels like one of the bowling confidants.
That's well, yeah. So Nozomi's like probably the most hated confidant, or sorry, the social link in this game.
Like, I can see where this is going, I still stand by my statement.
No, you don't see where this is going. Trust me, it gets weird.
Are you suggesting a completely new element is added in?
Yes.
Fine, let me think. What's the dumbest way this could come out? What rank does it get added?
I don't remember because like he is the least noteworthy one.
Yes.
I don't know, if he becomes vegetarian?
No. That would actually make sense. Is anyone...
Would it though?
Yeah. At least comparatively speaking.
What, he becomes a carnivore?
I'd still, check Bologna Mall for the, arcade. Yay, arcade! Woo!
So yeah, what exactly is Jack Frost?
He's Jack Frost.
But like, how are there, if you look to your right, you'll see this like, claw machine?
Yeah,
Jack
I know.
Frost. Alright then.
Yay, the home shopping channel!
It's amazing.
Yay, consumerism.
I'm going. Good.
A paring knife. The pear's skin will come right off.
Not bad, kid.
Candy Hosu pear. Sure. For Karamaru and some healing items, why not?
Thanks, kid.
Wait, hold on. Damn, no, what's her name? Yuko.
I don't know who that is.
Hold on a moment, you cough! Cough! Wheeze! Wheeze! Cough! Cough! Sorry, wheeze! It's happening again. Pant, pant! It'll pass soon. Would you mind staying with me until then?
Thank you.
Thank you, you're very kind.
I got really into my reading last night, and never went to sleep.
Oh, that's not good.
I thought I'd be fine, since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
You need to listen to your body.
Thank you. Or rather, I suppose I should apologize. It's been so long since anyone told me off or anything. I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know. Do you remember when I said I like reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky, but I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me. I guess I'm just being selfish. Just like I am with you, too. You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
Akinari smiled weakly at me. I feel like our relationship is stronger now.
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. I'd like to see you again sometime.
I parted ways with Akinari, then headed back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Greetings! The day after tomorrow, periodic examination begins. How are your preparations proceeding? Until recently, I had been reserving my energy for the final battle. However, according to Mitsuru-san, studying for exams is a crucial component in preparing for the future. Therefore, while I may be off to a late start, I should now initiate study mode. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
By the way...
We have a day off tomorrow for Health and Sports Day, but since it's the day before midterms, I'll probably just be studying the whole day. Maybe I'll squeeze in a walk or something. It's not good to focus too much on one thing. What's on your computer? She's just looking at her desktop. Great.
I commented about this like 40 minutes ago.
Excuse me.
I have heard that high school students engage in a social event called study group before exams. Such an activity may allow us to learn more about one another. Is this permissible? Let's study together.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I have detected a gaze upon us for an estimated 7 minutes now.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to watch. Was I bothering you?
Is he in the same school?
I think he goes to an elementary school also run by the same people, so I think he goes to Gekukan Elementary. So, depends on whether you consider Gekukan High School and Gekukan Elementary the same school. Different buildings, though, I'm pretty sure.
Thanks. I was just curious what it's like to study for an exam. Is it alright if I study with you? If it isn't too much trouble, I mean.
My data states that elementary school does not feature regular examinations. Is this information inaccurate?
No, you're right. We don't really have tests that we need to study a whole week in advance for. Sorry, if you're not okay with it, I can just...
Go get your books.
Oh, thank you. I'll go get my workbooks now.
Next question. What is the term used to describe the property of having zero electrical resistance?
Who knows the answer to this?
Oh, I know.
Do you want the...
Never mind. Ken's on
Correct,
top of that shit. Go superconductive cyclone. Yes. Go superconductive cyclone.
Yeah, that's it. The Featherman technique. It's so cool. I mean, that's what I heard from a friend anyway. Oh, sorry, Koromaru. I guess I was being a little loud. Let's get back to studying.
We all studied. Yay, focusing better than usual. I wonder if going for the less joke answers actually gets more
It
points,
appears
but
that
oh well.
Amada-san has entered a state of non-REM
The one
sleep.
is funny.
He is in a deep
True.
slumber. Sleeping here may cause his body temperature to decline sharply, risking illness. Shall we wake him?
Let's carry him to his room.
Understood. I wonder what kind of dreams Amada-san will have. Let's transport him carefully to prevent waking. I will accompany you on the way to his room.
Today is Health and Sports Day. There is no school. Which means more Nozomi time! Yay!
Listen.
Munch munch burp. Hey Yuki-kun! Wonder about my clothes? Well, you see, the reason I wear our school uniform is... it's hard to find something that'll fit. Anyway, want to go for a bite somewhere? My poor stomach has been crying for a while.
So for lunch, I had a melon pan, then a katsu sandwich. Then an age pan, a kane pan, a yakisoba pan, apple strudel, another age pan.
You can just call these breads. You don't have to say pan.
But I gotta have my rice.
Sounds like something a pawn would say.
I think that might have been too many carbs. Today, a girl in my class asked me, "Who's that cute guy you went to Umiyushi with?" She wanted me to introduce you to so you could eat lunch together. Without me.
That bitch!
Girls always go for guys
Nice.
like you. Or my little brother. I guess looks really are everything. But once we're dead, we'll all just be bones. You can't tell a handsome skeleton from an ugly one.
Hold on. I'll have to... sorry, I'm... being... one moment, I'll be back.
I see. Here you go. Olivia, what is a practical application of calculating the area under a curve?
You're asking the wrong person.
Right, you're like theoretical.
For me, it's like, ooh, you can calculate the area under a curve. That's nifty.
Yes.
I imagine there's like lots of engineering applications.
Some. Alright, fine.
Also, like, it helps that, like,
Okay, I'm back.
that calculating the area under a curve is the same thing as taking an antiderivative. So, like, for example, if your phone wants to predict, like, how much more battery life it has, it will look at the rate at which the battery has been draining and then, like, essentially kind of do an integral.
Is there a difference between antiderivative and integral?
While we wait for the food, let me show you.
There's a subtle semantic difference, but not really.
Ooh, semantics, my favorite.
Yeah, so integral just means like the area under a curve. It just so happens that an unbounded or an integral where it's like the upper bound is unbound or is a variable bound and the bottom bound is 0 ends up producing the antiderivative. So people often use the two.
Well, hold on. So the antiderivative is a little bit misleading because, like, functions have families of antiderivatives. And, like, doing the integral from, like, 0 to variable of function will give you one antiderivative. And then all of the other ones are vertical shifts.
So that's where the plus C comes in.
correct.
Anyway, there's jokes I could make on that one, but I won't.
He who cuts you is no friend, but he who cuts you, flavor until the end.
Of course, the pun lover would be amused.
Huh? Oh, my stomach! Emergency!
Is that the gag that she always has, like, food poisoning? To eat too much and some sort of sick disease they have?
No, he's just not sick.
Further away? Oh boy.
Are you feeling sick?
No, I'm fine. No worries. Everything's good and normal over here. Except for my weight, that is. Ah! The Gourmet King shouldn't say things like that. I didn't mean to be so crass. I mean, who wants to talk about toilets while they're eating? I keep saying
Most
toilets.
people.
Sorry.
Jeez. Trying being the operative word there.
Yep.
Okay, enough of that. Let's shovel that food down. We have to eat every chance we get. Because once we're dead, all we'll be eating is dust.
Yikes.
Just like my little brother.
Wow.
I can't remember if his brother's dead or not. Because I figured it was, but then they've made other statements that suggest he's still alive. Maybe he's in delusion.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Midterms start tomorrow, but we can't simply ignore what happened. It's difficult to focus and blah blah blah. Is it more study time? Yay, more study time.
By the way,
I think what helps with depression, like reminding you at every opportunity.
So,
But yes, the fat kid lives to eat.
Precisely.
Ooh, it's a big study
I
session.
decided to hold this study session for us to concentrate on the upcoming exams. Amada, I invited you to join us so you can focus on your own studies. Your presence is welcome here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll make sure not to be a bother to anyone.
To the rest of you, I want you to set a proper example and take your studies seriously.
Okay, step one, have him study somewhere else.
are you going to
Let's take
study
him
with us,
seriously.
Kuro-chan? Good boy.
You know,
Kuro-san says that he will accompany us here as we study.
well, aren't you a little hard worker? Unlike Junpei over there who can't
you
stop
know why they
learning.
couldn't have the scene beforehand?
Enlighten me.
Not enough chairs.
Dogs never have to study for exams like this. Man, what a life.
Shake, Junpei.
Stay. Go.
Is that the same voice that the other one has?
For me to go back to my room.
I mean, Junpei's voice actor, you mean?
No, the dog's voice actor.
Okay. Same compared to what?
They did not record special lines for it by Junpei's voice actor.
Oh, I can imagine they just took 3 different takes. I don't know.
It sounds as though they took the dog's voice lines and didn't put it with them.
No, it's definitely not the dog's voice
But he
line.
has another important
Alright.
mission. True. He's been protecting that shrine this whole time. That sounds like something far more difficult.
Guess if you want to be a dog, you'd better develop some diligence, like Koromaru
Isn't it
here.
the fox job to do that?
Being a dog is harder than it seems. You'd be better off just studying, Junpei-san.
So Koromaru's previous owner died from a shadow attack while and he's since Koromaru's previous owner was in charge of the shrine. He died in a shadow attack, and Koromaru's been protecting the shrine ever since.
Oh, stop! Don't look at me like some pitiful creature!
All right, that's enough chit-chat. Let's concentrate on our studies.
Knowing everyone's watching keeps me accountable. Yo, 3 points! Or 3
Sounds like a challenge.
All right, I think we can begin wrapping things up. Good
A
work,
nice
everyone.
details that all the
And
pencil
Yori,
case so different.
After all the dog
Yep.
talk, I do hope you were able to get through the material you needed to cover.
What?
Oh, I see. So you're still learning then. As a dog, I'll need to give you strict behavioral training.
I'm kidding. It was a joke. I'm totally cool being human. No training needed. I'm good.
I guess he's just not into that.
That will conclude the group
Oh.
study session. It is time for a much-deserved rest.
Second semester midterms begin. Let's go! This question seems familiar. The hormone dopamine is related to our sense of accomplishment. Name a symptom of its overproduction. Excessive ego, self-glorification, apathy syndrome, or addiction. I have a feeling that this is the right answer. This question seems familiar. Who is considered by many to be the first numerologist, whose name lives on today in a mathematical theorem?
Pythagoras?
I have a feeling this is the right answer. Thank you, Olivia. I was gonna go Euclid.
What did you put?
Pythagoras.
Fucking Pythagoras.
Pythagoras had like a whole cult.
Yeah, the Pythagoreans. It's not even a theorem, it's more of a proof.
No, he never actually. I don't think he ever proved it. Euclid proved Pythagorean theorem. I think Pythagoras just noticed the pattern and assumed it was true.
Well, no, he copied it from the Egyptians.
Okay, well, in that case, he's a plagiarist who offered nothing to society. What happens when electrical resistance reaches 0? Int. It was the word I used to confess my love to someone.
Nice.
It was superconductivity.
But no, I'm well aware with Pythagoras' history, if you will. Including the theorized cause of death, as there are a few different ways that story goes.
Yeah. What is the meaning of the phrase, to spill the beans? To be noisy, to break into a smile, to reveal a secret, to clarify your point. It is to reveal a secret. I have a feeling this is the right answer. Hell yeah! I got all the questions right.
Is that a feeling?
You could say so. Last day of exams. The questions are just too easy. My pen won't stop moving. I finished exams today, which means the entirety of my school,
Well, mine do.
Yes, thank you. Okay, Thank you. Where's the faculty? First floor faculty office. Hallway. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Hey, Olivia, it's the math teacher.
Hello, math teacher.
She's weird and not good at math. Let's see, I averaged 2 hours of overtime. Now factor in the mean age, add a little spice here, and here. According to my extrapolation, the next year's salary here, I can expect a 4.17 increase. Wait a sec, if I round up, then it's actually 5.17%. Well, in that case, this is one beautiful equation. Oh, hello there, Yuki-kun. Did you overhear my calculations? Isn't my use of pi in that equation a darling move?
Daring
move. Sure, it may not have been strictly necessary, but it's a question of elegance. Even Masamune himself would be impressed. Oh, guess Mr. Ono's been rubbing off on me. I assume you're here because you've discovered the beauty of math, right? Once you've mastered its brilliance, even winning the lottery is a breeze. Just calculate the probability of all sides and determine the precise collection of totals to... Well, then if you calculate how much your winnings you ought to save, you'll always make a profit. Not that I've ever bought a ticket.
It's not entirely wrong.
It bothers me that she's like if they're gonna have an unhinged beauty of math teacher, at least make them be correct.
Okay, so
because like there's plenty of unhinged math is beautiful stuff you can say while also being correct.
Okay, so my schedule for Saturdays is usually to hang out with Yuko, but she like desperately needs she needs like multiple hangouts to actually get enough points to rank up, so I don't think it's worth going for. So instead, I'm going to today I could either hang out with it was either Fuka. It was either Fuka or Chihiro, so I'm gonna check who has the lower. Chihiro is 4, Fuka is also 4.
What's your reasoning exactly?
So Yuko requires. So typically I hang out with Yuko on Saturday. However, she needs at least 2 non-rank up hangout sessions to catch up. So instead, I'm gonna see if I could aim for going on a Sunday date, which gets more points. So instead, I'm breaking schedule and figuring out which of the available people has the lowest rank. That being said, if I have a Justice, I might as well just do Justice. I have a Persona for that already. I do have a Justice.
Is the Devil guy not available? He was the most interesting.
He's only available at nights.
Yeah, I figured.
Excuse me. Oh.
Which I'm gonna save because I haven't saved in a while.
What a relief. Not too many people come here at this hour. This time of day is perfect. So, there was something I needed to ask you.
I'm all ears.
Thank you. So, there's this friend I have. She's a girl. And, well, there's a boy who's been helping her a lot recently. Like giving advice on her problems, looking over her homework, that kind of thing. She even told me that lately, she can't stop thinking about him.
Aw, that's cute.
So I was wondering, is she in love right now?
Probably.
Yeah, she's in love.
Senpai. Oh. Now that I'm hearing you say it, I get the feeling you're right. Or at least, I hope you are. I mean, I'm sure that's how my, friend feels. Thank you. With your help, I think I know how I should proceed now. I mean, I know what to tell my friend now.
The previous line wasn't even necessarily wrong. How to proceed can be interpreted as how to proceed with a friend. And how to proceed.
Well, yeah.
So, like...
Well, maybe she just didn't realize that at the time.
Sorry for asking you about such a weird topic.
Happy to help.
Senpai.
Oh shit, I missed.
Yeah.
You always take my problems so seriously. You're too nice. Well, should we get going? Oh, that reminds me. I think I'm slowly starting to get over my fear of men.
Neat.
So far, I can only talk to boys I know, but I can almost look them in the eye. But with you, I think I can do even better.
Okay.
As long as it's nothing too scary, go ahead.
Okay, so I saved before this because I kind of knew this was gonna happen soon. This, I can reverse her social link right now. Who wants to see me reverse her social link?
Is it Kiss Her?
It is Kiss Her. That will reverse the social link.
No, I figured.
You know how I feel about social discomfort.
I don't actually.
Well, I don't like it very much.
In that case, close her eyes because I'm curious how this looks, just like aesthetically speaking.
All right, fine.
What do you think you're doing? We aren't even officially dating. Why would you do this? Do you think it's funny? Just what kind of girl do you think I am?
There's an uncomfortable tension between us. Our relationship has become unstable.
Mommy, what kind of jokes can I make with this? Yes. Reversed.
I can't believe you would do something like that.
But anyway.
I was wrong about you.
I think they could do more narrative things by just having reversed symbol.
Still doesn't make it okay.
So, in the Olivia, you could come back now.
So now, so is that?
Okay, so basically, now that she's reversed, I essentially have to like talk to her like 2 or 3 times to essentially apologize and eventually get back on track. So also in the original, when you do talk with them to sort of like apologize, if you say the wrong thing in that event, not only will the thing be reversed, but the social link will be considered broken. Now, broken can still be repaired, but while it is broken, you can't summon personas of the corresponding arcana.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry, why is this mechanic good?
My question is, why is it bad?
Adds a certain interest to the social link aspect of it. Like, makes the stakes feel real.
Yeah, but do you really want such stakes? Don't you already have no stakes?
Yes, I do want such stakes. Like, if there's no stakes, then there's no challenge. Not really challenge, but like, stakes is what makes things interesting.
It just seems annoying.
The thing is, you have to really go out of your way to like fucking break a social link. So
it just feels more annoying than actual good mechanics and something to integrate with, as it punishes the player so severely that they're just going to avoid it entirely, thereby nullifying it. Additionally, you already have stakes in terms of how many points you get.
Yeah, those aren't particularly interesting stakes, though.
It makes the characters feel more like real people if it's possible to fuck up with them. Like, because otherwise then it just feels like they just kind of exist to dance to your little Pied Piper tune.
They are. That's why every single girl is romantically involved in this game.
Yeah, well, that's not a good feature of the game.
I agree. Point is, the alternative that being presented. Really? It should be the other one.
Huh? Is that it? I would have been okay.
And this is why we save.
Good. Anyway, right. The other one just feels like overly annoying, and as such, it encourages saves coming. As players don't like being punished.
Well, no, the old system there isn't really like saves scumming. Like if you reverse, like typically if you reverse, it's because either double booked or you haven't talked to them in like 90 days.
I meant saves coming with respect to if dialogue options could lead to such a result. I like the concept. I think the execution is atrocious, though.
Well, you're allowed to be wrong.
You're saying better. How about instead just get while it is reversed, you get like less experience points for that Arcana, like what's playing Arcana.
Okay, but then what? They're pissed off at you, but you get to still hang out with them? Like, I'm confused about what you're...
Exactly.
That's so dumb. That is actually really dumb. Like, they're like, I am exceptionally pissed at you. What the fuck is wrong with you? But same time next week? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That is...
Have you seen this game's writing?
Yeah, it's significantly better than that.
Yeah, fine. I still think the mechanic sucks.
Luckily for you, in Persona 5, you can't reverse anyone.
Yeah, I noticed. Same with Persona 4, I think.
No, in Persona 4, it's similar to the reload here, where there's like two particular social links have a dialogue option that can reverse the social link. I think it's I and Naoto. But aside from that, they did ditch the jealousy mechanic.
Mechanic, you say?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole mechanic. Basically, in the original Persona 3, if you don't spend time with the confidant for 90 days, that will reverse their social link. Alternatively,
even at max rank?
No, not at max rank. Max rank's the exception. But also, if you start dating a girl, if you then hang out with another dateable girl, that counter gets reduced by 15 days.
No, that's better.
Well, that's literally just...
I just don't like the end result.
Oh no,
I like the idea, I just find the execution's bad as a result.
Oh no, people are mad at you. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Won't be the first time.
It's almost like we're a couple. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I said something so inappropriate. Should we get going?
So I do prefer the dialogue options over the scheduling stuff, the days thing. The double booking is a bit more fine. Or like losing social points would be better.
Welcome back.
Or like a character being less available or something. There are just less strict ways they could be done.
I don't necessarily think it's strict, because either you're going for max social links, in which case you're either following a guide or saves coming anyway, or you're just playing it as you're just rolling with the punches, in which case you probably like aren't going to fret yourself that much over the fact that you have to spend a couple extra days to unreverse the social link.
So in the fourth case doesn't matter, so let's ignore it.
Random elements are pretty good, but yeah, no.
What's your current thing?
Pardon?
What's your current knife?
The Grand Slasher, +3 magic.
Which shift boost?
Basically, it's when
you have a top pass.
Yeah, so basically when you put top pass to Koromaru gets stronger.
The medium element might be better.
I'm more concerned about the +3 magic.
How's everything going?
Salut.
Salut.
By the way,
I feel completely relieved.
Oh, hello.
Same as always.
Can't you make a persona without having started the corresponding confidant?
Yes.
Excuse me.
So yeah, it feels really weird that they like take away ability to use said.
Okay, keep on. You essentially have to break a social link. You essentially have to act with such a callous disregard for someone else's feelings that like the idea that this is a thing that was likely to happen to anyone is like, yeah, if you're that callous, then yeah, you deserve to be punished.
Can't you soft lock that way?
So when I say summon, I think it specifically means fusing and getting back from the compendium. I don't know if it actually means summon from I don't mean if it means a summon from within combat, but even if it does, no, because you still have your melee attack and your teammates can use their personas.
What if one of your teammates is mad at you? Does Pride override that?
Well, it doesn't matter if your teammates override. I don't see how that's relevant.
Because if the team is mad at you, why they would?
Because they have to. They don't care. They're not fighting for you. They're fighting for their own reasons. You just happen to be their combat leader.
Well, not for you, but with. But anyway.
My favorite subjects are tactical theory, mechanical engineering, and information analysis. Unfortunately, the examinations did not cover these subjects. Therefore, regarding the results of the examination, I will be, as Junpei says, in deep shit. Yeah, that is depressing. Okay,
I don't think your argument of it's unlikely to happen, therefore whatever is...
No, it's not unlikely to happen. It is... It's basically, the question is, do you want to punch yourself in the face? The idea that saying, yes, I want to punch myself in the face should not be met with dire consequences is kind of insane.
We're taking HP loss, though. Intellect. One thing I always find kind of boring about these games, you can't hang out with like 2 people at once, or like there's no like crossover between the confidants.
Please, Yuko. That is not Yuko. Fuck you.
Which one even is Yuko anyway?
Oh, well, no, I'll pull up her portrait.
Oh, is that the,
She.
That's what I was thinking of.
It's amazing!
But yeah, his shop later on, if you think about it, he has better profits now.
Good. Not bad, kid.
Yay, free shit. Not free shit, it costs money, but like... Okay. It's Sunday, which means we hang out with Akanari.
Hey.
Ah, it's you. I'd like to speak with you again.
Thanks. Say, how do you feel about a pink alligator?
Okay, so our options are, sounds fine to me, I don't know, or, what?
Are you
What?
taking suggestions?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in a lush, green forest, but he turned out to be pink. He stands out so much that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always hungry. The other animals dislike him and call him disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he was used to living alone. But one day, he made a friend. It was a little bird that had trouble flying. Every day, the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice. It's kind of embarrassing to tell you this. So, what do you think?
I need to hear more.
Well, it's still a work in progress. I've never tried writing a story before, so maybe I'm not good at
Not
it.
the connotation I was going for. I was more like excited. I wanted more like excited, like, oh yeah, I need to hear more of the story, as opposed to like, I can't tell you how that I need to like. Anyway.
But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. I hope you can take something positive away from it, though. I actually came up with it the other day. I decided I wanted to write a heartwarming story just for myself. I'd like it to be a hopeful tale, about finding the meaning in one's life. I think of you when I write. It's like I can hear you telling me not to die just yet.
So, is he not the pink alligator?
What? Oh, yeah, I think he is. I think he is the pink alligator. Or no, is he the... I forget how the story goes.
The wind is going to pick up soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time. We should leave. I'd like to see you again sometime.
Next Sunday, assuming Yuko doesn't call.
It'd be nice if he dies before the end of the story, but I don't think that's gonna happen because you need some sort of like dramatic thing at the end of the story where you can just call up any character.
Welcome back.
The machine in the command room is still acting up. Yay! More command room videos.
Oh, right. Oh?
Yeah, I think I was done. Hold on, I have to check if I was done with all the Ken's things.
What things?
Yeah, okay. The hangout sessions could get rewards from passives, so I just want to double check if I finished the passives for him. Command room. Camera footage.
Were these added into this version?
No, they're added in FES.
No.
This is my room.
It always is.
I could see myself sleeping in bed. No, in the previous ones, there were other people's
You're
rooms.
unlocked in 92 seconds. My time has improved. Surface body temperature reads 36.2 degrees Celsius. No fever. At this rate, he should make a full recovery by morning. The pillow I prepared in the freezer will not be necessary. I cannot stay too long, or Yukari-san will reprimand me again. There are still 4 hours and 12 minutes until sunrise. I should be safe as long as I sneak out before morning. I will keep watch over him for a little longer.
This is supposed to be internal monologue.
Sure.
Clearly it's not. Which makes less sense.
Am I able to food?
I have to ask myself that question all the time.
I can food. I can superfood. Slowly getting 4 knowledge points at a time. Hey, the exam results are up. I scored the highest in my grade. Hell yeah, I even got an achievement for that. Everyone's looking at me with respect.
Is that like overall or like?
I think in the grade. Well, yeah, overall.
And it becomes this.
Then round up like this, and the answer is x equals 1. It isn't. Oh, I see. This becomes 11, so x equals 2? Hang on. What? Okay. Your assignment is to figure this one out. Anyway,
Nice.
Wasn't that fun? Numbers are so interesting. Even with a difficult problem like this, once it's solved, it becomes such a simple concept. Our entire reality is made up of numbers. Civilization owes its very existence to math. Alright, Yuki-kun, you seem like a math fan. Here's a question for you. We use the number 0 a lot. Do you know where it originally came from, though?
Do you want the answer?
I thought it was...
Yes, I do.
Alright, fine. It's, I believe, it's not Rome.
I think it might be India.
Possibly Egypt or India. I think it was India. I think the Egyptians were India.
That's right! You really must be a math fan.
Somewhat.
Isn't it fascinating how someone just up and conceived the concept of emptiness one day? Thus, with the birth of Zero, all of mathematicians took an enormous leap forward. Ah, the beauty and wonder of it all. Math is
It's more
magnificent.
defining rather than coming up with. Yeah.
Look, we've established this teacher is not particularly good at math, so...
Low language.
Faculty office.
So, Olivia, we found your spirit animal.
What?
Ah, Yuki. I saw your exam results. Good work. Here's this one, the chairman. I haven't I should be using these. I haven't. Well. A pendant of unity. The fuck is a pendant of unity? Okay, sure, whatever. So let's look at everyone else's results. How did Yukari do? Above average. Junpei scored quite low. Fuka did well. And Igus scored below average.
It's basically expected.
And third years, Mitsuru scored the highest. And Sonata did well. So this is actually this is actually a fun detail. Yeah. In previous exams, he usually scores above average. So the fact that he wasn't able to score above average because his friend just died is a nice touch.
Maybe he just didn't know the material very well.
Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. The main ingredients are D-glucose. Oh god. Erythritol. Saccharin, sodium. These are all sweeteners. Oh, Yuki, take a look at this. Mind supplements. I ordered a bag of sand through the mail the other day, and it came with these supplements. It said here that it will boost your brain power. I don't know how they can make such an outlandish claim with these ingredients. See for yourself, the active ingredients are all sweeteners. At the very end, it lists omega-3 fatty acid called DHA. That means there are only trace amounts of it. I know it was free, but what a joke. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work.
Take this.
Go ahead and take it if you want. Though the best they'll do because it's the placebo.
That doesn't. Okay.
The food they serve at Wakatsu has better benefits than that. It's made of loads of fisheye and prime source of DHA. It's not my thing though. Speaking of DHA, do you know what the full term docosahexaniconic acid? You see, it's... I learned about DHA. Mr. Ono, since returning, decided to give up for today. Today is Monday, which is a Yukari day.
Hey there. Yeah.
Do. Cool. Belinda's gonna get closer soon. Hell yeah. It's almost dark. I decided to head back to the dorm. Do. No Tartarus.
Excuse me.
Is there a Cerberus?
Yeah, it's Koromaru's persona.
So I guess not then.
Stats.
Unless.
Yeah, here's Koromaru's Cerberus.
That didn't sound like a of approval.
More of a missed opportunity.
What do you think they should have done?
Well, if they're gonna give him Cerberus, what you could have been cool is if you fight the dog later on when you try and leave Tartarus. But I know that's not how this game is going to play out, so...
Ooh, no Fs. I don't know, I don't have to go to Aragaki-san's grave and tell him I failed. Ega-san said she doesn't do so well on her exams. Maybe some academic specs had to be sacrificed in order to over-specialize in combat. I guess robots have their own share of problems too, huh?
Okay.
Well, the exam results have been posted. Now that they don't have, that hanging over our heads, let's focus on Tartarus. The next operation will be our last one, so let's put preparing it, yada yada.
You said one of them getting lost later?
Not one of, well, someone is gonna wander to Tartarus.
Is it a playable character?
No.
Is it a named character?
Yes, they are technically all named.
So it's a random, okay.
No, so throughout the game there are two people who could wander to Tartarus, which are actually your social links. So you do have to...
Why don't you just, like, leave them?
They die, and you can no longer progress their social link.
Nice! Now we're talking.
I owe you one.
See, this is much better design than, like, this whole link breaking nonsense. I prefer it, ironically.
I ran into some unexpected trouble. Alright, here goes. Back me up, would you? I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help? I guess you could say I have a craving.
Waffles are just not better pancakes.
I know.
What are better
they sell
pancakes?
frozen
Oh, waffles.
ones nowadays.
Waffles.
But nothing beats freshly cooked, right?
Why now?
I don't really need a reason, do I? I just felt like it. Well, let's go on and get started. Okay, first things first.
You see here, waffles are just a better shape.
What exactly do we do first? I think the recipe said to use lots of butter and to regulate the pan's temperature with a damp washcloth. Wait, we put a washcloth in the pan? Won't it burn?
Please, just let me handle it.
Then he's not gonna learn anything.
Thanks. I don't know how to cook anything besides the stuff I use for bodybuilding. I can break the eggs and mix the batter. I'll leave the actual cooking part to you. Oh, so that's how you use the washcloth. How about we add some protein powder? Hey, don't look at me like that.
Wait, question.
Yep.
How do you use the washcloth?
I'm assuming you ring it.
I don't know.
I'm assuming you ring it over
think
top of
this'll
the
be
pan to
enough.
sort of like get some water
Oh, check it out!
on it to cool off or something.
Wow.
Why would you do that? You don't...
To regulate the temperature of the pan, apparently.
Yeah, just give me a minute. We can eat once I bring them out.
Mhm.
Do you mind getting everyone else? And don't forget Amada.
Okay.
You say you regulate the temperature of the pan. You take it off the goddamn element. That's how you cool it off.
Make all of these yourselves?
Yeah, although this guy was the one who cooked them. I said I had a hankering, but we might have made too much. I like
Is the red sauce
pancakes,
supposed to be
but
ketchup?
No way I can eat all of these myself.
What?
If you guys
What's
could
the red
pitch in,
stuff?
that'd be great.
So you like pancakes too, Sonata-san? Thank you. I can't wait to have some.
On the pancakes.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'll make some tea. I've got some leaves that'd be great for the
Yeah, I don't know.
occasion.
It's
Could be blood.
pancake party time, as they say.
As who says it? I guess. As who says?
The flavor brings a smile to my face.
them all day.
What
Just
is
say
the
it.
difference
Oh, yeah?
between
Good to
pancakes
hear.
and
What are you, the
hotcakes?
chairman?
The what?
Chairman.
Thanks for the pancakes. They were really
Oh,
good.
okay.
Tasted like a lot
Someone
of
made a
care went
pun.
into them. If you ever make some again, I'd like to help out too.
For as many as we made, they sure did disappear fast. Cooking's not really one of my strong points. A certain someone would always say, if you pour protein powder on the ingredients, then you shouldn't be in the kitchen, dumbass. Most of the time, I only ever got to watch someone else cook. So I never really learned myself. Anyway.
She's right.
thanks
You
for
don't put
helping
on the
me today.
ingredients.
I'm
You mix it
hoping
in
next
with the
year
other
you will.
ingredients.
What made you want to do this?
They did things like this back when I was at the orphanage.
I just wanted to recreate it. My sister used to cry all the time there. But the pancakes always brought a smile to her face. Do you remember that medal you found in the package from my parents? My sister, Miki. She made that back when we were at the orphanage. Based on the letter that came with it. I guess my parents found it when they were cleaning. Miki was gonna give that to me after we learned I was getting adopted out and leaving. But then that fire happened right after. And this medal was all that was left of her.
Is that the same tragic backstory as everyone else?
No.
Like the central event?
Miki used to always say she wanted to thank me for being so strong and kind. She was really quiet. And she'd always be following me around. I don't really remember doing anything special for her. But I guess she was relying on me as her older brother. Seeing that medal made me think, would my sister be proud of who I am now? Am I really strong and kind enough to deserve that medal? If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it means to be strong or kind. Everyone who's ever said that to me has left without telling me the most important part. You saw how I was today. This is all I'm capable of right now. I haven't grown at all since I was a kid. They'd laugh if they saw me now.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
That's true. Sweet foods can relieve fatigue. I think I'll be ready to fight again by tomorrow. I realized I've just been running away all this time, making excuses about having my own problems. But from now on, I'm gonna protect it all. We promised we'd become strong together. I won't let him down.
I know you can do it.
Well, if that's how you feel, then I better not disappoint. The point of this whole thing was to cheer everyone up. And yet I'm the one getting supported here, you know? I think you're the kind of person my sister would have looked up to. Alright, that's enough talking about the past. Let's hurry up and finish clean.
Are you hurt? What the fuck was that?
Well, I ran into that group of punks
Oh, God damn it.
on my way home from shopping today. There were even more of them this time. And one guy managed to get a good hit in. Don't worry though, I didn't do anything that would get me in trouble with the police. I just let them throw as many punches as they wanted until they got tired and gave up. I thought I could dodge them all, but I guess I've still got...
Don't worry, in Persona 4 Arena, you'll learn to dodge bullets.
Wow, what?
It's a good skill.
Persona 4 Arena is such a dumb game.
No, does that mean that's how I got over being suicidal?
Sure. Yay, charm, I guess.
It's also not too hard to dodge bullets. It's a lot harder to dodge a punch.
What?
Yeah. So you see here, one of them you have to react to, and the other one you can just get out of the way in advance.
It's a lot. I'm pretty sure it's a lot harder to react to a bullet.
You're not listening.
So, I guess your premise here is that the person shooting the bullet is not going to adjust their aim.
Not that, or you could just dodge entirely from a larger distance. You just have to watch the hand motions and anticipate.
The thing is that
as opposed to react.
A change of shooting angle and pulling the trigger can probably both be done within a human's reaction time.
But that's the second bullet. This is about the first bullet.
Even the first bullet.
What?
Basically, no matter how much you're paying attention to the hand movement, they could change their hand movement and shoot before you have a chance to react.
It's called anticipate. Well, again, this is you're not listening. This is not about reaction. This is about anticipation.
Yeah, their ability to anticipate your dodging is a lot easier than your ability to anticipate them aiming. Like, it takes a lot more time and effort to move your body than it is for them to move their gun.
Not relevant.
It's absolutely relevant.
You're missing the point.
No.
What is the point?
You're saying that you can move out of you can anticipate where they're going to shoot and move out of the way. I'm saying that they could easily react to that before they could far more easily react to that than anything. Like, oh no, you moved out.
Congratulations on proving my point that you have lost the point.
Okay, you're speaking nonsense at this point.
No, I'm on point.
Wow, this is a deeply unproductive conversation y'all are having.
What point do you think is productive?
What did you say?
When did you think it was productive?
Okay, so maybe
I didn't. I just was remarking upon it.
So
Sometimes you just have to state the obvious.
Either you're making no sense or I'm vastly misunderstood something you're stating. So, with absolute clarity, state your premise.
That it is easier to anticipate a bullet and dodge out of the way than is to react to a punch and get out of the way that way.
And I'm saying that's irrelevant because if you anticipate, that means you're moving before they shoot, in which case they could just change their aim and shoot you anyway. Or no, it's absolutely important.
That's the second shot.
No, I'm talking about the first shot.
I think you didn't anticipate too well.
Exactly. You can't anticipate well enough. Someone could track you, no matter how much you move. Someone could track your position perfectly before shooting.
Yeah, sorry.
You can't preemptively, unless they're a really bad shot, then you can't just anticipate and then move out of the way.
I know you've been busy lately, but you all remember to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you all listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kind of down.
Huh?
Talk to me. What's bothering you?
It's just Aragaki-senpai.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just gone. It's hard to put it into words.
I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change. But some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easily it could happen. Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this?
Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuka.
Moriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Huh? What's going on?
Hi everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer. Thank you all. How's that?
Wait, transfer? What?
What?
You're a weird one, you know that? The biggest bitch in school is leaving and you're gonna miss her?
You're transferring, and you didn't say anything?
It's not like it would have made a difference. Why make us both depressed? But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed. And they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications. We don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area. You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is, like, right here?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to say, that's okay. I'm sure you've got your reasons. But if it's something that you and your parents can work out, then do it while you have a chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka, I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine. And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life. Natsuki-chan. I guess this is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so... I guess this is goodbye.
No!
Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
But you're leaving so suddenly.
Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life.
I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan.
Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right?
No.
I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me. So I hope you can figure out what you want too.
What I want, I used to try and please everyone just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked. So I always went along with the people around me. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them. But I like you, Fuka. Even if you hate yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, I better get going.
This is so gay.
Huh? Natsuki-chan? Here, even if we're apart, we're still connected. So, we can always talk, right? Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now. Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected. I get it now, Natsuki-chan. I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me, and that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So, I want us to treasure this forever.
I like this. So the line's
I have the
slightly
power
changed
to connect
here.
people, even when they're apart.
So the line's slightly changed here, and I actually like this, these changes because it ties how she views herself in regards to her persona powers, which is a line which does not have an equivalent in FES.
Huh.
Like, she mostly just talks about, like, what she wants, but she never talks about, like, how she sees herself in regards to her persona.
My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
It's Lucia with wings! The resolution in Fuka's heart has awakened a new persona. Fuka's persona, Lucia, has given rise to Juno.
Juno, huh? Hmm.
Roman goddess of the family.
Revelation grants 1 random enhanced positive effects to all allies.
Such an awful description.
Oh, what are you all doing here?
It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
Up
Oh,
on
we
the
didn't see you
rooftop,
around,
click,
so
click, click.
we weren't sure if you were all right.
I think I figured it out.
Okay.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given. This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're all right?
Oh no, she lost it. Class ended for today. Okay, so today is Tuesday, which is Bebe Day. We can finally hang out with Bebe.
Oh, hello. I am most grateful.
Many, many thanks.
I
And
am most grateful.
Did you go to the... what was it called?
fuck. Tomorrow.
Oh, that's them.
Are you all right?
Oh. So you noticed. Last night. My aunt, she was taken by the angels.
It's amazing how everyone's dying at the same time.
Well, I'm sorry.
You mean all two people?
You were not expecting to deal with
It's more than that.
My aunt was the reason I was able to come to Japan, and now she's been taken away. She helped me so much, but I could not do anything for her. I tried holding it all inside. I felt that crying would not help me. But when I saw the look on your face, Forgive me, but I cannot sew today. I am going home. Well,
Alternatively, I can cheat.
Sounds unethical.
System. Load data. No, not load data. Shit, that was gonna be really bad. Rewind is what I wanted.
Reminder.
Cool. What weird knowledge fact will we be learning about today?
Good.
Oh god, not you. Ugh, did Miss Toriyumi go home already? The teacher's log is a mess. If she's such an expert on composition, what's with this syntax? And these weird symbols onto the side. Is this some kind of face? Won't she ever grow up?
What do you want?
Yuki, why don't you speak up sooner? Don't think that people will lead you around by the hand once you're out in the real world. So what do you want? Miss Toriyumi seems to have left her share of unfinished work behind.
Good grief.
Having a teacher like her in charge of your class must be a severe impediment to your pursuit of education. You'll never guess what she said during the teacher conference the other day. I feel like I feel as if what I think you are saying isn't wrong. What's with that? I can't make heads or tails of the syntax that tortured. Because of teachers like her, I can hardly blame you youngsters for your grammar, can I?
Understood.
Now listen carefully. To begin with, your proper grammar is... Oh, so he's an asshole. I see how this is. Also, I never actually checked out Fuka's Juno. Majestic. The goddess of family and marriage, and wife to the Roman god Jupiter. She is often equated with the Greek goddess Hera. Though she is kind, she is also vengeful, seeking to punish women who have affairs with her husband. Look at that magic stat.
Yeah.
Soon I am going to leave you so that I can go make dinner.
Yeah, I was probably gonna end it soon as well, so.
Okay.
But we have to redo the bebe scene.
Oh.
That's terrible. Again, that's also no points. Cool.
Oh.
Junpei. We've already finished Igus's planting. Junpei book! Almost. Cool, okay, so this is the last of the Junpei events. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, time to stop spending time with this guy.
We left off.
And the more I could not spend time with my teammates, the more I could study by eating fish.
Managed to keep it even
Hilarious.
Tearjerker.
And then once I finish eating fish, I can then spend time with the night socialings.
Still weak after a short rest. Steps up to the bat.
It's getting pretty exciting.
Hey, you totally get it. I honestly thought you wouldn't be into it.
And
It's predictable.
Oh, yeah,
It
I
doesn't
know.
stop it from being awesome. Man, I forgot how good stories like these are. All right, now that we're at the best part, let's go full speed till the end.
It occurs to me I've not checked on my vegetables recently, and they're probably ready to be
The
harvested.
hero totally kicks everyone's asses in the end. And that part where he's so exhausted that he like surges with power, it's like his senses heightened to a whole nother level. Would it be so freaking cool if we could do that?
Why don't you give it a shot?
Think so? It's gonna be intense, you know. It's what separates the chumps from the masters. You can't just rely on raw strength. You gotta concentrate, let go of all that tension.
Wouldn't it be better to charge?
Your power's all like womp womp womp, and then you unleash it like.
Wom wom wom. Hey, does your math powers ever go wom wom wom?
Not nearly as often as I would like.
You tried working on that?
You know, I have, funny enough.
I understand now why you have such issues then.
Critical amp greatly increases critical rate and greatly increases critical hit strength.
Dude, I think I might actually
There's no
pull
redundant.
this off. I gotta look into this
No,
more.
one is
Wanna read it one more
no
time?
one is
Just the last
one is
part, I
the
mean.
damage, and the other is how often.
And that, my friend, wraps up the series. Being alone's fine, but with gems like this one, it's better to share the fun with a pal. I'll bring you something else next time. We should do this again when you're free. Let's call it a night, shall we?
Good morning. This is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe, and there seems to be an acquaintance of yours among them. I suggest
Question.
you carry out a rescue.
Yep.
How do they wander in again?
They were called by the shadows. By their shadows.
Why don't they just like lock the door?
Pardon?
Why doesn't Sears just lock the door?
I don't think that's an option.
Have you ever tried it? So, what's Strix doing?
Strix?
Yep.
Strega, did you mean?
Whatever.
They're just around.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing better than I figured. Look at all these people. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point for me. Streaming for almost 4 hours, so that's more than enough. I'm hungry. I need food.
Maybe 6. Oh, no, whatever.
Anyway, thank you all for joining. I don't know. I'll get back to this because for 2 weekends straight, there's Splatoon events. So yeah, I don't know what